to the show. And here's a song written by AI. Oh no, I hate AI, you say. But who cares, cause I mean, that's progress, man. Like, see many taxis around anymore, or elevator operators. Don't look at you, baby. Who is crying? Oh, it's you, the baby. Hi, everyone, look at the baby. Laugh and point, cause he's a baby. Idiot baby. Babies are dumb, they can't do math or play games. Idiots. Hey, welcome to the show. I got a secret to tell you, I like you. I mean really, really like you. Like in a sexy time way. Holy cow, I did it, I said it. Man, I finally admitted how I feel. Love going to therapy, but I still hate the babies, yeah. Hey, welcome to the show. And here's a song written by AI. Oh no, I hate AI, you say. But who cares, cause I mean, that's progress, man. Like, see many taxis around anymore, or elevator operators. Get with it, you baby. Who is crying? Oh, it's you, the baby. Hi, everyone, look at the baby. Laugh and point, cause he's a baby. Idiot baby. Babies are dumb, they can't do math or play games. Idiots. Hey, welcome to the show. I got a secret to tell you, I like you. I mean really, really like you. Like in a sexy time way. Holy cow, I did it, I said it. Man, I finally admitted how I feel. Love going to therapy, but I still hate the babies, yeah. Hey, welcome to the show. It's the only place where you're liked, you know. You thought your parents loved you, but then said, they don't love me, cause I am a baby. And what are babies? Hell yeah, they so stupid. Welcome to the show. F them damn babies. Am I right? Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the best song ever written. Welcome to the show. It's good to see you. This is an official Gabbin' and Games episode. I'm doing this over on our Discord today, even though obviously we are going out to YouTube. I can see all the YouTube chat. It's nice to see everybody. I'm doing it this way because I'm playing around with the format a little bit so that people can come into the conversation if they want. So like right now, we don't have many people in the audience, but if you want to put yourself in there, go on into the Discord, to the event. I think it's called like Jaffe Room or some such nonsense. And that's where you can participate vocally if you want. And then obviously in the chat in the Discord. So anyway, hello. Thank you, Rob, for putting the link up there. I appreciate it. Let me just settle. I have had hello, Demigod. Thank you for subbing. I have had such a busy day so far, and it's only just getting started, which I love, but I've not done this much streaming in a while. We did a locale live this morning. Then Colin and I did a 2-hour Jaffe Moriarty over on his channel. I'm not sure when that's going live, but there was a lot to talk about over there. We're doing this show, and then later tonight at 8 o'clock California time, Tech Bunny and myself will be doing a weekly world news read along over on the VC over on locale. So you have to forgive me if I'm a bit of a slow starter today. Valo says for some reason I can't expect the invite to the Discord. You can't expect it, or I don't know how that's working. I don't know what you mean. Jaffe, do you still use a CPAP machine? You goddamn right, Rocker Matt. Yeah, it's excellent. It has absolutely helped me like tremendously. Even when I lost weight, gained weight, lost weight, it really, it has changed my life in that, well, that's wrong. It has given me a lot of my life back because when I was not getting full night's sleep, I mean, as you probably know, it's a nightmare. You just can't really function after a while. So it has been a wonderful addition to my life. My dreams are deeper. They're longer. They're more elaborate. It's like a dream machine. I fucking love it, dude. Rob says my sleep is so bad. Why? I mean, do you have sleep apnea as well? But yes, of course, we're going to get to the Mario news in just a little bit. The the Switch 2 news. We've got some Shuhei Yoshida PlayStation news. We got some fun stuff to talk about. So just give me a minute. Tyler says, "Don't you put Bunny in the corner." What? What are you talking about? Bunny's awesome. Bunny hopefully will be coming to San Diego pretty soon to do our haunted hotel thing. So your Blind Eye, your sleep has been bad as well? Okay, well, yeah, Rob, if your mind never rests, so once you fall asleep, if you can stay asleep, it's probably not sleep apnea. It's probably just, anxiety or racing thoughts and shit, which is a different thing, but equally as challenging but to live with. But I think it's solvable, right? But yeah, Awesome Tatum hits the first story of the day there. And if you're in the audience and you want to speak and be brought up to talk, here, let me bring up Tech. Let me show you kids how it's done. I don't know how it's done. How do I bring you on, Tech? Do I just drag you up here? Now are you officially on, Tech Protect?
I can pull myself up because I'm a moderator on the Discord.
Okay, but, so if anybody wants to talk or be involved in the conversation,
they have to raise their hand.
Okay.
Yeah, so in the Discord, raise your hand, and then Jaffe can choose from the list on the top right.
No, you just bring. Yeah, I don't want to worry about that. You bring people in and out.
All right.
You run the show. Okay. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
I'm talking to my ex-wife last night, and she was talking to Tech earlier in the day, and she says, Tech works so hard. I said, well, I don't know what he's doing all fucking day. And she says, well, now he's also on the shows. I'm like, that's Tech Protect, man. I didn't ask him to be on the show. We love that he's on the show, and he's welcome to be on the show. But, she's pitching it to me like, we hired you to do one thing, and now we got you doing the goddamn hosting duties. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Are you lying to my ex-wife, Tech Protect? Is that what's happening behind the scenes?
It's mainly your daughter who's like, Tech, you're live streaming for like 2 hours in the morning, and then you're doing the analytics, and you're engaging with the community, and you're marketing Jaffe, and then you're on his live streams in the afternoon. Does my daughter
call me Jaffe?
No, she says Pops.
Good.
She's like,
okay,
you're always working so hard for my Pops. You're doing this, you're doing that. You're speaking to the community. She's very big on like, you should ask for a raise. And I was like, if the content of my stuff was good enough, you'd think a raise would come naturally. That's the Jaffe mentality, by the way.
Well, it is. It's true. And once we actually, I have zero problem if you want to lay down a number and say, once we get to X, your salary goes up. You have been worth every penny of the 10 cents I pay you a week.
Yeah. But because your daughter was, I don't know if you like talking inside baseball. I'm not so comfortable,
my
but
CPAP machine literally
she was comparing.
I wake up with super hard with mine. I am not even joking, lol. It is a miracle machine.
Okay, well, the hardness that you wake up with, Steve Hawkins, I don't know, I guess that depends on your goddamn dreams you're having, but I can tell you the dreams are pretty fucking powerful. And realistic. Okay, go. But thank you for that. Thank you for being a member for 36 months, Steve. We appreciate it. We're not derailed. We're going to get to video game news. Jesus Christ. No, he doesn't work for free. Go ahead, Tech. What were you saying? So,
I'm not a inside baseball kind of public speaker. I know you very much are. It's like talking about how much you pay me. I've never said publicly.
Oh, I'm not going to say how much I actually pay you. I'm just saying that fundamentally, I think you're doing a great job, and I would like to base a raise off of. Let's come up with a fair figure of when we cross X. That because you're a key player in all this. So yeah, I'm down.
Yeah,
I'm down for the conversation.
Yeah, because like our estimated revenue's gone up about 2.5 times from the locale stuff, which we haven't been paid out yet. It's coming. But she was like, compare to how many hours you work versus the pay. Like you could double that working at the grocery store. And I was like, well,
Yeah, but it's kind of like, okay, well, wait a minute. Let's be clear. What we're playing the medium game here, regardless of what we're all being paid right now, right? The assumption is that we're only doing this because we're trying to build something that will make us all, happy when it comes to the financials. It's a lot easier right now to make more at any other job, not any other, but a lot of other jobs in this job. But I assume we're in this for the longer term, or at least I fucking,
we had that conversation when I was in San Diego. That like ultimately this job is not like, oh, I want to make more money.
I do.
It's obviously. Well, I mean, you do, and I get that.
And I want you to as well.
Yeah, my goal ultimately is I want a happier grandpa for my kids.
Oh, shut up, you kiss ass! Jesus, that shit doesn't work.
It's not even a kiss ass. Look,
I invented that shit. I invented that shit. Oh,
fuck you, Jeffy.
Go ahead.
I genuinely am a nice guy, and I'm
a nice guy too, but I'm not a doormat.
I have some pretty strong family values, and I really would think, what a nice idea to have, like, you know, if I brought the grandkids over, and I'm like, hey, look. Jeffy works a job where he's technically only busy, 4 to 6 hours a day. And he has time to like go out to the park, take him to the beach, do this. Right. Instead of working some corporate fucking entity job where you're like a consultant for video games. That sounds fucking trash.
Right, but don't you want to make a lot of money too?
I at one point I did make a lot of money. I know Me too. Fucked around with my money and did some,
Well, as a guy, okay, so we've both made a lot of money. Wasn't it nice? Let's make some more.
It was good. I would like to make more money. I would like to have a little bit of money to buy a microphone. I mean, that's my only position.
I told you to send me a link and I will Amazon you a microphone.
And I was like, here's a mic that I would like to have. It's like, $380. And you're that's too expensive.
I am not spending $400 on a fucking microphone when you don't need for if I'm paying for it, I ain't spending $400 on a microphone. Not happening.
Aw. Well, you guys can be up on the Discord. Send me an Amazon gift card in my DMs. I appreciate it. Thank you, chat.
Let's have that. Let's have that conversation tonight, though, because I do want to get you a better microphone. All right, and we should catch up on this because I don't want Sarah to feel like you're working too hard, and we should kind of figure this shit out. But regardless,
she hates me for it.
Well, I don't blame her. She's probably going to leave you for it. Now, I don't have any insight. Maybe a wink. Maybe I do.
If your daughter leaves me, am I fired?
No, I get along with everybody. That's a you-her problem. I don't give a shit. I mean, I care for you guys, but...
we're soulmates, Jeffy.
Oh, God, idiot. Now, listen.
Forever.
Well, Derek Robertson says you can get a good mic for less than $100. I don't want to spend less than $100. I definitely want to spend in some real fucking money on it. But, come on. Don't be a moron. Okay. Tech better want to make more money if he wants to buy them Switch 2 games. You goddamn right. We'll get to that. But I do want to say tomorrow morning, and I haven't decided. Awesome Tatum told me this. And I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it because I didn't know tomorrow morning is the South of Midnight early access release. Man, I'm probably not going to get it. I have been on a tear lately buying video games and then just letting them sit and not do any, like I haven't even played Assassin's Creed yet. I've barely played Avowed. What am I doing? I want to, like I had this conversation with Colin today. The guy just finished Atomfall, right? I haven't even loaded up Atomfall, right? So, I probably won't, but I don't know, me, I don't fucking know what I'll do, but I am excited because I do like everything I've seen of South of Midnight and, I could be up tomorrow playing it, but I probably shouldn't. Pompish, thank you for the super chat. He says, Tech better start door dashing. Look, let me be clear before we get into this. But as for South of Midnight, yes, I'm excited for it, but I'll probably wait on this one. Corn says, I just opened a game to play, and now I'm here. LOL ADHD. You goddamn right. It's a nightmare. It's really tough. But look, here's the deal, though. I really do. We are doing this show now. We are doing Lolcow. We are trying so hard. And this is, by the way, I'm sharing this with you guys as a story. This is not me going, give us money. Please only give us money if you think we earn it in your eyes. That's not, I'm just sharing because I share stuff, right? I overshare, some people would say. But yeah, I would love these channels to grow. I see all these other channels. I'm like, how the fuck are they doing it? So we're trying everything, man. We're trying everything. Eddie T says South of Midnight has great art style, but looks really generic in terms of gameplay. Yes, I hear you on that. But what I am excited about when it comes to South of Midnight is not so much a play mechanic masterpiece. I'm looking for more of a experience. And in that, it does seem like it's going to be a pretty interesting, or it has the potential to be have a really great deal of a potential experience. So I'm excited for that. We'll see. Pompish, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Pompish told me the other day, he says, I don't like super chatting anymore. I says, why, Pompish? He says, I don't feel special anymore. And I said, well, that sounds to me more like a therapy thing. He says, no, when I give money to other people, they give me attention and they make me feel funny in my nether regions.
Why do you just have this map on the screen of the live?
Shut up, idiot. Oh, you can't see my face. Oh, you poor bastards. You've been denied my beautiful face. How do I get it back? Hang on. I don't know. How's that do it? I don't fucking know. Fuck you all. We'll go back to this. Good call. Hey, good call. Good call, Tech. You're doing good work here. You're doing the Lord's work. Thanks, pal. Mish, you old so-and-so. Thank you, buddy. Mish has shown up with 5 Gabbin' and Games super chats, memberships. Thank you.
Pompish 2.0.
Thank you. I don't know what's happening on my screen. I don't know how to do these alerts. That much is becoming clear. Mitch, buddy, seriously, thank you. Thank you for all the support today you've given all of our shows. You are the goddamn knees bees. And frankly, if I wasn't raising a lot of money to hire a hitman to send to Anthony's house. Oh my God, you said that live. Shh. I would fly to your house and give you a handshake, buddy. Seriously, I do appreciate it, Mish, as does the rest of the people making these game shows. What am I talking about? I'm tired. Fuck you. The goddamn devil. All I hear about is money. People rag on me for defending your love of money. I do a good show, and if I don't, never pay us money. I am not looking for... I only want people to pay us money if they like what we do. That's the only reason. That is the only fucking reason. Listen to this.
Styles has just donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Add this to the Tech Protect Mic Fund. Get the man the mic he wants.
You guys are nuts. Okay, fine. Okay, let me get back to that, Jay. Pompish says, thank you again, Pompish. Appreciate it. I just want Anthony privilege, and you don't have to respond to the 99-cent chats. What the fuck is Anthony privilege? Who the fuck would want to be Anthony at this point? But sure, tell me what it is. I don't even know what it is, Anthony. Moon Logic, buddy, thank you so much for becoming a member of the Diet Soda Soldiers. We appreciate it very, very much. You were doing the Lord's work, sir? Let's get back to our friend, Moon Logic J Styles. He says, add this to Tech Protect's mic fund. Get the man the mic he wants. It's $400. Who needs... This was sent to me by Last Stand Media, the #1 PlayStation podcast on the internet. It's not a $400 mic. And those guys have the biggest fucking show out there. Why, if Tech Protect can pitch why he fucking needs a microphone that costs as much as a goddamn sailboat, I don't know. I don't know what sailboats
donated $5
then yeah, sure, someone explain it. But thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay.
Because you
I have a pitch.
Hey, wait a minute. I have to have words with my good friend Necro. He says, here's a $5 because you guilted me into it. Shut the fuck up, man. No, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to see... I want to be able to, first off, thank you very much, buddy. I want to be able to talk to you guys
Guy
about...
Gonzalez has just donated $5
Thank
through
you, buddy.
Super Chat. Thanks, pal. I never give you money attention. And definitely won't be passive-aggressive if you ignore me.
Oh, Sky Baby, I don't know what that sentence means. I'll get back to it and parse it. But Necro, I never...
Izal has just donated £10 through Super Chat. Poor guy. Man wants one mic whilst you run around buying 18 games a week.
Well, here's a reason, by the way. Let me get through those 3 super chats, which are very much appreciated. But I want to explain something to you. The reason that Acehole is so wealthy that he's able to drop such a financially powerful super chat, and thank you for that, is because he used the word whilst. How often in the day do you come across somebody that uses the word whilst, let alone correctly? Thank you, buddy. Thank you, asshole. Sky Gonzalez says, I never give you money, attention. What the fuck is that? And definitely won't be passive-aggressive if you ignore me. I never give you money, attention. I don't know what that means. But what I will tell you, though, is thank you, Sky. I very much appreciate it. We love having you part of our community. Thank you for the support, sir. And Necro, here's a $5 because you guilted me into it. No, what I'm trying to say, and I hope I'm being really clear here. I'm not doing any reverse psychology. I'm saying I want to be able to share with you guys the business of the shows as well, because I personally think it's interesting. No one's e-begging here. That's not what I want this ever to be. I'm just talking to you about it and telling you what a little bitch Tech Protect is, because, I mean, I must have a... Ooh.
I'm not being a little bitch.
My voice is so silky that I must have a $400 microphone in order to work my magic. What are you talking about?
Hear my pitch, Jaffe. Hear
Go
my
ahead.
pitch.
Well, first, let's get to our very best friend. Oh, Jesus Christ, Joe. Jojo D. Jojo D says, let's get Tech Protect a microphone. You're all sons of bitches. Thank you, Joe. I love you, pal. You know we do. And then Pompish says, all I have left now is he gave us a super chat. Thank you, sir. He says, now my kid has to eat top ramen. You know, you guys. All right, fine. Go ahead, Tech. Pitch us your microphone.
Okay. So it'd be good to get a microphone, because the microphone I have is like some open box one I got from Best Buy like fucking years ago. Mm-hmm. It's a shitty mic. But your daughter wants to record music stuff and post it online. And she also wanted to start a YouTube channel talking about like niche subjects.
Oh, then if it's for my daughter, of course.
She wanted to do a video where she explores chat rooms live at the moment that 9/11 happened, and do like a documentary little thing about it, like a 20 to 40 minute video about it.
I love
like
that.
What was the internet saying during 9/11?
But was there an internet? Yeah, I mean there was, but how do you find those?
There's chat rooms. You know, the rewind machine. You know, the Wayback Machine.
I love that. Okay, so you guys are going to share the microphone.
Well, yeah, we have one computer at the house. And she's like, I would really like to start recording stuff.
Okay, then that's different. If you guys are both going to use it, then I'm starting to warm up to the, Awesome Tatum says this seems fishy. So we'll get you a microphone, but does it have to be $400? It just seems like such a waste of money.
It's a Shure mic. There's a couple people in your community that are like streamers, and they know a lot about like the, streaming content, peripherals that you need. And it's the lowest cost professional quality microphone you would need to do music stuff and podcast stuff and so on.
Just send me a stupid fucking link, you fucking moron.
I
didn't say we're doing it. I'm just let me see what we're talking about.
Did you see Canty?
Goddamn right. Canty. Canty. I don't want to embarrass Canty. Hey, my brother's in the chat. Hang on. Hey. How do I bring him up here? How do I do this? Well, let me get these first. Canty, listen, I heard what you did last night. And I'm a little sad I wasn't around for it. I heard what you did last night. Canty, my friend, you've given us way too much money on both shows. Please, stop. No, don't. Give more. No, don't. Come on now. Seriously, Canty, thank you for that. We appreciate it. It's very generous as always. But I do think what you did last night, I literally get this text from, is it okay for me to say what she did last night or no?
If she approves, Canty's a grown woman. She can send a message saying, because I don't even know if it's real. I have not been confirmed.
Okay, well, this is what
GoFundMe Mike.
Okay. I'm going to wait for Canty to tell me if it's okay to read this chat that I got from Anthony explaining what you did last night. You're a rock star, my friend. Thank you for that. Jay Styles says, Jaffe, this is for tech. Do not spend this on anything other than the 400 mic. What is wrong with you people? $400 is a lot of money for a fucking microphone. Jesus. All right, fine. Fine, Jay Styles. Thank you, buddy. You know we love you and appreciate it. Twisted says, geez, take my money.
Necrophagiac has just donated $5 through Super Chat. Thanks, pal. Here's another $5 because you guilted me again.
I didn't!
Get Tech a good mic.
Oh my God, you guys. This is not nice to me. I didn't guilt anybody. I'm trying to... You know what? I'll just keep it to myself. I'll keep the inside baseball to myself then. I wasn't trying to ask you guys for money. I was just trying to explain the... whatever. Thank you, Jay Styles. Twisted Sis says, geez, take my money already. Enough with the begging. No one... I hate you all. Fuck you all. Go suck a bag of dicks, you sons of bitches. A severed bag of dick. For Tech's GoFundMe, Mike, says Mish. Well, why don't you say thank you then, Tech? Why don't you hop on the
Thank you,
camera and thank
guys.
these people for
I'm shirtless. Do you want me on camera?
God, no. But you seem to be assuming people want to see that all the fucking time. So sure, why not? Is this a eBeg stream? No, PK. I'm literally trying to get to the goddamn news. Why are you always not wearing a shirt? Do you need money for shirts too?
It's hot in Vegas. Well, not today, actually. It's like 60 degrees outside. But,
Okay.
No,
I don't know. I have no idea what your motivation is. Please share with the world.
I like being naked. It's fun. Okay. Also, my windows are open. So I should probably put a shirt on.
Okay, Mish, thank you, buddy, for text GoFundMe. Thank you, sir. Very generous. Where's my brother? Why can't I bring my brother in? I don't understand it. Conti says she doesn't care, so I'm going to share it. Here's what I get from Anthony last night. She's a goddamn wild woman. She says, Anthony texted me at like 8 o'clock last night, and I had just left the Discord, and he says, you miss Canty getting naked 2 minutes after you left. Woman, you took your goddamn clothes off on the fucking internet and showed everybody what you got? Good God almighty, lady. Well, I heard, look, Bukkake's, you made a new fan out of Bukkake, I can tell you that. He was like, dude, did you see Canty? I'm like, no, I was off. He goes, no, she's fucking hot, dude. So I think when he gets out of dialysis, he's going to be looking you up, buddy. Necro, thank you, buddy. He says, here's another 5 because you guilted me again. Psychic. Get Tech a good mic. Thank you, fellas. Thank you for all of that astounding generosity. TJM says Tech Protect looks low poly. What do you mean no weight, Canty? You said to read it. Okay. Tech, why can't I bring in Bubba Judd? I'm trying to bring him up here. What do I do? Do I click it?
They would have to raise their hand.
Oh, Jesus. Philip, click the guy.
They would have to say they want to.
Well, how does he do that?
I can invite him to speak.
He's very old. He doesn't know the ways.
All right, so see how he raised his hand?
Yes. Now, how do we
In
bring...
the top right of Discord, it says show request.
Hey, there he is. Are you gonna come on camera?
Well, it's going to be mostly my cat, and if I can remember how to do it, show my own camera.
What do you mean, Canty, you're going to clear it up soon? It's all a misunderstanding. You took your goddamn clothes off and you aimed a camera at your chochito, lady. How's that a misunderstanding? Well, there he is. How you feeling about the new tariffs? They feel good.
I am exercising a mental embargo on all things news
Izal has
since
just
November
donated
of
5 pounds
last year.
through Super Chat.
Smart.
Thanks,
cry.
Cal. Giving
It's
you a
not.
favor
I
because
mean,
assume
it's
you want to
kind
start the
of
show unless you
irresponsible,
get
but
enough
my
money.
just delicate psyche can't take anymore.
No, I hear you. What do you mean, Bunny? Bunny says she's never felt so left out. Well, get in here, you old knucklehead.
Do
Asshole.
you actually? I don't see. Do you see me?
I see now.
Yeah.
Now I did. Now you just went away. Lutron. Okay, wait a minute. See, now this is not nice because now I got to buy this motherfucker a microphone. Giving you a $5 because I assume you won't start the show until you get enough money. It's not. Come on, man. I'm a pretty good communicator. I'm not doing a bit. I'm not trying to get your money. I'm trying to start the show. Nintendo Switch 2 pre-order process has strict requirements to thwart scalpers. I want to get into that. And you guys are being incredibly generous. What am I going to do? Turn down free money? Soon AI is going to have all of our fucking jobs. So we may as well, collect the ducats while we can. Speaking of Lutron, thank you very much, buddy. He has just gifted 5 goddamn memberships to the show. That is generous. That is kind. And it's a little bit racist because I don't. Anyway, Lutron, thank you, buddy. We appreciate it, and we appreciate your support. Thank you very much. Conte naked. What? I know. She took a goddamn. Shut up.
Eddie has just donated 20 Canadian dollars through Super Chat. Fine man. Here. Stop asking for money.
No.
David,
Yeah. What? What happened?
you seem to nothing. You just seem to be reacting to. I can't tell what you're reacting to. Are you just reading the chat and it's like on a delay or something?
Oh, probably.
I'm being an old
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, I have a chat
All right.
over here from YouTube, and then I have this thing.
Gotcha.
So yeah, maybe it won't make a lot of sense, but all I can tell you is,
Moon Logic has just donated $5 through Super Chat.
hang on.
Thanks, pal. Since you said show won't start
Also,
until you
are
get
you
enough
muting
nuggets.
right now?
No, there's a chat being read.
Listen,
Gotcha.
all these people are donating money. They are being very generous to the show right now because
Yeah, I've been watching.
your possible future brother-in-law. Oh my God, would he be your brother-in-law? What would he be?
Nephew-in-law?
Nephew-in-law?
No, he would be.
I don't know.
He would be my nephew-in-law, I suppose.
She's not going to marry him.
Yeah, but at that point, it's just a little ridiculous.
She's not marrying him.
Start-
But what?
No, why not?
Oh, have you seen him? Not because he does. Not because he's not a nice-looking fellow, but because he is a drug addict and he has guns, and I'm very worried about him.
But I mean, for being a little bit okay with like gay stuff. By the way,
What the fuck are
like
you?
I'm like
talking-
12% gay, and he always makes fun of me doing butt stuff.
No, I make fun of the way you talk about wiping your butt. Gay stuff has nothing to do with butt stuff. You're talking about wiping your butt like a gorilla does.
I like being clean.
Right.
Get a bidet.
Sucking a bag of severed dicks, however.
That's not
I don't think I didn't hear that.
If you are a gay man, and you are,
Yeah.
why would you want to suck a bag of severed dicks?
I wouldn't.
Right.
But,
It's a bad scenario, whether you're straight or gay.
well, okay. Well, hang on. What kind of dick? I mean,
Severed dicks. They've been chopped off.
What if it was a bag of connected dicks?
What the fuck is a connected dick?
Well, a dick with a man attached to it.
Well, then that's
like
not a
the
dick. That's a
centipede?
person.
Yeah. What if it was just like a bunch of sewn together, like in the movie Centipede?
You mean the human?
And it's like 10 of them.
You mean the human centipede?
Yeah.
Well,
Is that what it was called?
Yeah. You're like Emiko when she calls it the Cookie Monster and the Big Bird. It's like
Hey, you know what?
It's not the Big Bird. It's Big Bird. Point being, though, is that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a bag of severed dicks that a hobo went out and got in his little satchel, and now he's riding the railways and collecting them. That's what I'm saying. It's not a homophobic thing. It could be severed vaginas, but those are harder to sever. You know. You could extract it. You could extract it.
I don't fucking care. I'm just saying.
I would care.
You do tend. Why would I care if you want to say? I mean, one of the funniest jokes Louis C.K. ever did was the bag of dicks thing.
I don't know.
Remember that?
I don't know this one.
Oh, you guys, it's like from an old, I don't know, decades ago show.
Do it.
Louis C.K. I'm not going to stand here. Yeah, I won't do that. But it's like suck a bag of dicks or eat a bag of dicks. And he's like talking about like carrying them in like a sack, like a baguettes, like from the grocery store.
Like you're coming home and they're
with a bag of dicks.
Like in the rom-coms? That's great. That's excellent.
Yeah. The joke was he was in traffic and someone yelled at him, "Suck a bag of dicks." And he was like, Do I find a side of, like a bag of dicks? Do I get a side of bag of dicks from the restaurant? How do I do it? Is it like in a paper bag?
It's like the
do I
Olive
stick out
Garden.
baguettes?
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, who's prepping these dick bags? And how do we find the guy who's like distributing them?
Well, listen, and you know, I mean, he's still funny as fuck. I get that people are like,
He is.
Yeah, he's funny. He's funny.
I mean, you know what? Get over it. I don't mean that in the. I mean, it's enough already. It's like, yeah, that's between him and the. He shouldn't like lose his entire livelihood after it. I mean,
Well,
I don't know. I mean,
who hasn't jacked off in front of a coworker? Raise your hand.
It's a little bit.
Oh, wow.
It's a little bit more nuanced than that, though,
David
because
didn't
one
raise his
one
hand.
one could.
it's true.
I
It's
mean,
just
you could argue that
I
the
know.
very thing that gave him his career was a sense of
bag of
relatability and likability, and to then say that same audience shouldn't walk away from that because they no longer relate to him or want to relate to him. I mean, you live by the sword,
Okay,
you die
but-
by the sword, I guess is what I'm saying. I don't think
I suppose, but I mean, in this day and age, do we not get that there is a persona and then there's a human being?
Oh yeah, no,
And the persona-
I will watch his shit. He's not on my
Yeah.
cancel list. I'm just saying that, you know,
Yeah.
your mileage will vary, I suppose. But Lutron, thank you, buddy. And then listen to this. Listen to this before we get to the Switch news. Eddie says, fine, man, here, stop asking for money. Sir.
How do you do this, by the way? Can I just start asking for money?
I'm not asking for money. I am not asking
for you.
I'm not.
Do you need some money?
I don't need any money. I'm not asking for any money. Tech comes on and says, I'd like a $400 microphone. And I'm like, no, that's too much money. And the audience seems to side with this capitalist swine who suddenly thinks it's okay to drop $400 on a microphone. So at this point, it looks like we're going to have to do it. And I'm like, it's a waste of fucking money, but sure.
Well, I mean, your voice seems to be coming through pretty clear.
Mine or text?
Whatever. Both of you.
Yeah,
I don't see what the microphone is for.
It's bullshit. It's all this bullshit. Like, I have to have the microphone. The quality of my voice will improve. No, it won't. Nobody gives a shit what you sound like.
No, it will. There's no doubt about that.
It will, but if he's saying good stuff, like it's the content.
And also you're streaming. I mean, it's not.
Yeah, no one's going to the goddamn, Disney Hall in Los Angeles expecting the acoustics.
But they do look cool.
Yeah. Listen to this. Moon Logic, thank you. He says, since you won't start the show till you get enough ducats. I gotcha. Thank you, Moon Logic, so much for the support today. And then listen, Sky Gonzalez drops ducats. He says, I was giving you money for some OnlyFans model. You win. Oh, it was giving money for you or an OnlyFans model. You win. Well, I appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate it very, very, very much. Listen, though.
There's a super chat you didn't understand earlier. They were like, I don't know what that sentence means.
I did.
He was making fun of Pompish. He was saying, I give you money even if you don't pay attention to me because I love you, Jaffe.
I love you right back. Do you know I found out? I didn't find out. I mean, people were open about it. But I'm watching one of those streams on Lolcow and someone's like, oh, she does OnlyFans. I'm like, she does OnlyFans? Let me look that up. Shit, she does OnlyFans. Which is not a bad thing or a good thing. I wasn't judging her. Today's generation is so much more comfortable putting their vaginas up in the camera. Back in high school, when I was in high school, that was not, if somebody was off doing the pornography after high school, people would be like, oh my God. But now it's just like, yeah.
That girl doesn't like people mention it, by the way. She doesn't do it anymore, but it's like on the internet. She's like sad about it.
Who?
The Zayzuda girl.
Oh, that I wasn't even talking about her.
Oh.
But again, it's not there's nothing shameful about it. I'm just saying it's so different, the times, Johnny's been a member for 49 months here. Thank you, sir. Very generous, very courteous. He says 49 months is 245 euros. Biggest super chat right here. You goddamn right, sir. You, sir, are doing the Lord's work. And if I believed in God, I would thank him. But I don't. So I will just thank the late, great. Who's the late, great we should thank for Johnny?
Who played
Shut up, asshole. He says there were cameras back
Outfire.
when Jaffe was in high school. I hope you die in your sleep tonight. I do. I hope you lose your life force and it fades away and you die. What was that?
Robin Williams.
The late great Robin Williams. Thank you. Val Kilmer. Yeah. Anthony says Prince. Yeah, Val Kilmer. You goddamn right. Pompish, thank you, buddy, for that super chat. We appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Yeah, you saw Val Kilmer died, right, Philip?
I did see that.
Yeah.
This good times. No,
I like that guy. I liked him.
I totally love him.
Yeah.
He was his Jim Morrison in The Doors was
he's
perfect.
amazing.
I thought
Absolutely amazing. Bring
I
in.
heard we have gaming news.
We have tons of gaming news. I'm about to get to it, but bring in Canty real quick. And then Bunny says she's feeling lonely. Why doesn't she join us? This makes me sad. But bring in Canty because she's raising her hand. And then here's what we got lined up. We've got Switch. We've got Shuhei. We've got some weird fucking games I want to show you. We've got some South of Midnight. I swear to God, this is a gaming news show. It's just, I serve at the pleasure of the chat and the president. And this is what they're asking for. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Bubba Judd is my brother, but his name isn't really Bubba Judd. He died on April Fool's. No one believed it. That's true. I never saw Tombstone. Everybody keeps saying you're my Huckleberry. I know what that's from. I know what it's from.
It's awesome.
Canty. Oh, shut up, goddamn devil. He says, Bunny, I got you, baby. Don't be lonely. You are so bad.
Hello.
Hello, Canty. How are you, buddy?
Auntie, I missed out yesterday. What
Good.
happened?
Well, you take
What are you guys talking about?
Well, Anthony.
What are you talking about?
Anthony says, Jaffe, you missed.
He's a liar.
Oh, well,
I don't know what he's talking. I have no idea what you guys are talking
and
about.
Bukaki's a liar too, then, because Bukaki said he said she got her clothes off and she was.
I was not naked. Oh my goodness.
Well,
no one
Bukaki
saw.
said he fell in love.
Yeah, Bukaki.
Not naked. Not naked.
Well, what does that mean? You
I
know,
was not naked.
you know who took her goddamn clothes off?
I had clothing. No, I didn't. I still had my.
No.
pants on,
I didn't
guess.
say that. I said, you know who took her clothes off
Oh.
last night? She took all her fucking clothes off.
Yes, she did.
I mean,
All of it.
I mean,
But I asked her to do that, so I felt obligated to.
you asked her to do that? You
I
know,
wanted to see her ass.
you know, she's suffering from certain, you know.
Oh, stop it.
She said she
Well-
has schizophrenia, man. I don't want to take advantage of that.
Who cares? What's the problem?
Well,
Auntie, if it's a 1-for-1, I'm sure
It was a safe
it's
place.
not a 1-for-1, Tech. Please put some clothes on, man. It's such a weird disease, people. But Canty, what did I see today? Somebody was saying something to you on the local.
About what?
I don't know. They were. I felt that. I felt that they weren't giving you the respect that you so deserve over in Lao Cow, and I don't know what. Shut up, Darth Nugget. It's
People,
not.
look.
Yeah.
If I spend money, that's bad. I'm an idiot. If I don't spend money, I'm poor. Like, they don't like me over there. I don't know what to do. You know
You're
what I mean?
a fucking rock
It is
star.
what it is.
You're a rock star, and you take your clothes off all the time. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't. That's not true. Fake news.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I feel like I missed out a little bit. I feel like I missed out a little bit.
No. It wasn't anything.
Canty,
Just forget about it.
okay. I will. Bukaki won't be able to. Do you play the video games?
No,
Canty?
I can't. I don't have time. But I enjoy listening to news about it and seeing gameplays. But that's about it.
Well,
I don't have time.
Well, I only bring it up because Nintendo came out today with their Switch 2, and you know, I mean, here's my first reaction. Let me. You don't need me to show you shit. You've seen all the videos. Blah blah blah. Okay.
Yep.
So, my first reaction was it was the most benign, underwhelming thing, but
Yep.
it was exactly correct what they should do, because video games are getting way too expensive to make. They're costing $400 million in some cases for one single fucking video game. And Nintendo has consistently said, you know what? We're not playing that game. We're about gameplay. We're not going to get on a hype train. We're not going to blow your fucking mind every 5 minutes. We're just going to make consistent quality shit and let the chips fall where they may. And the chips seem to be falling recently in their, I don't know where chips fall. That's a good place for them to fall. In their wallet. I don't think.
Pockets.
Why should they go? The pockets. So what I will say about this, though, is... So I was like, yeah, that makes total sense what they're doing. I thought Mario looked really good. Yeah, Sky says Mario Kart World excited me because it's open world. It excited me because it looks like there's some racing parkour where he can jump off walls and grind rails and shit. I thought the Donkey Kong game looked really, really cool. I did not want another Mario game. I'm over playing fucking little Mario games, but the Donkey Kong... But Bonanza, whatever the fuck it was called, looked great. But I'm not going to buy it day one. It's $500. And if you buy it, think about this. The games are $80 and it's $500 for the hardware. Now, fuck you, Darth Nugget. I'm not saying the Mario games aren't great. I'm saying that the games themselves, I'm kind of tired of them. The Mario game looked like... I
think a lot of people are. Yeah.
The Mario game, the Donkey Kong game looked like it had a little bit of a vibe to it, a little bit of a neat little sense of energy to it that I was interested in. So, you know, I'm interested, but I'm not day one interested. The $80 price point is a little strange to me, only because, again, I know the Switch was a magnificent hit. In fact, Tech, please put up a poll and ask the audience, do they think this is going to be as big, less successful, or more successful than the Switch 1? I'm sure it will do well. PK says games are $70, not $80. Only Mario is $80. I don't think so. I absolutely don't think you're correct, but correct me if I'm wrong. That's not what I saw. Hello, bro, that survived. But exactly, Will. So here's my take, which is, okay, I get that there are adults that like Mario. By the way, Frank, thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. We appreciate that. And your little pair, he's like waving.
Jaffy
and
Switch costs $449 and the game's is 70 not 80. Go do some research.
Let me tell you something, you fucking whore. Hang on a minute. Frank Lass, thank you for the little picture of your little pair. He's a delightful little creature. Calpy, member for 26 months. Thank you, buddy. Says Jaffy Switch costs $449 and the games are 70 not 80. Okay. Let's settle down, big boy, and let's listen for a minute, okay? It's $500 if you want to get Mario Kart. If you want to get Mario Kart standalone, you're going to be asking for $80 for that one game, okay? So it basically, unless you're going to buy a Switch 2 and don't want Mario Kart, and why would you have a Switch 2 and not buy Mario Kart? It's a $500 system. And the other games are $80. That's what I'm seeing. One pump says Donkey Kong is 70. The bigger games will cost 80. Mario, Zelda, blah, blah, blah. So it's still a little fluid. Okay? But the point, though, is bigger than any of that. My point on this is I think it looks fine. I'll pick one up eventually. But I think the biggest issue with the Switch 2 is, maybe this is wrong, but if you're a parent, like if you're a 20-something, you get whatever you want, fine. But the kids today... I have a hard time thinking an 8, 9, 10-year-old kid is going to be like, I want that instead of a laptop, a PC, a new tablet, a new phone. I want an what is it called? The Rogue, whatever, the handheld PC, which will let you play all the Steam games, all the Xbox Game Pass games, all the demos. Why would you be a parent and say, here's a $500 system, and every time you want a game, it's $70 to $80? I don't see it. I'm not saying it's not going to do well, but I don't think it's going to do near as well as the other. The chat right now, the poll is totally almost even. Worse 36%, the same 33, better 31. So I don't know. Gold Gamer, what do you think?
Okay. Like you said, you're not buying a day one. With me, yeah, I'm sort of the same, but for different reasons.
Okay.
Reason being, I remember like hearing like, oh, it can run Street Fighter 6, and so I sort of think, oh, that means it can run PS5 level game. And right now, there's only two games.
It's not totally one, because Street Fighter is so limited in terms of it's 2 characters only. If you're talking about the fighting, not the wandering the world, and that the level's pretty narrow. Right, so it's not, okay. But it is going to run Elden Ring, so that's good.
Okay. Let me finish.
Let him finish, Jaffy.
No.
Yeah. Right. Right now, there's only 2 games that were only exclusive to like that current gen system. That was a Split Fiction and Borderlands.
Yes, Borderlands 4.
Right now, I'm gonna wait a little bit, see where this goes, and then like, should I sell my PS4 for it? Because I'm broke and I don't really have the money. And
well, yeah, I mean, if you're not, how are you calling in right now, on your phone or PC or what?
A phone.
Okay, so I would agree. I mean, if you don't have
People
a PC,
are making too big of a deal about the price.
One sec.
It's going to print.
Well, I have a PC. It's just like all the third parties are like, they're just developing their game PC first, and they're gonna be on PC next to the console. I don't really see a point of having a PS5.
No, I hear you. I'm just saying that if you are a primary console gamer, I could see that logic of going, oh, well, I'll get it and I'll get rid of my PS4 or whatever. Sure, that makes some sense. I get that. But if you can afford anywhere from $500 to $800 for a console, at that point, I would advise you to get a handheld PC that hooks up to the TV, because you're going to have so many more options of things that you can play. Every one of those games, with the exception of like 4, you can play on other systems and a lot of other things for a lot less money. But I hear you. We'll wait and see what happens. Thank you for the insight, good sir Gold Gamer. Last words, go.
Yeah, you're right, but like I said, like third parties, they're developing their games for PC and console second, and so like in terms of third party stuff, I can get it on PC. In terms of third party stuff, I'm gonna have to wait a little bit of that. But hey, PlayStation are porting their game to PC, so
That's right. No, that's absolutely
that's
right.
really the point.
You're not wrong. All right, buddy. Thank you for calling. Always good to talk to you. Good to see you. All right, there he goes off into the
Bunny
evening.
Button.
Wait, hang on. Let me get the super chat.
Hello.
Eddie T, one of our God of War members for 53 months. This goddamn man and his crazy plan to take over the world. He says people are making too big of a deal about the price. It's going to print money. I personally don't care about the price. Need it for Dusk Bloods. Sony doesn't want to make Bloodborne, so Nintendo will. If you don't know what he's talking about, they showed a trailer today on the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal. And a lot of people, I was watching it with the Discord early this morning, and a lot of people were saying, oh, this is Castlevania. I think it was Ludum was like, oh, it's Castlevania. I'm like, shit, From Software is making Castlevania. Suddenly, no, it's this game that very much looks like a spiritual successor to Bloodborne called Dusk Bloods. And it's like, what the fuck is going on? Sony doesn't want to make Bloodborne. He says, I don't think that's the case. At least the official word from Sony was they want to make it, but Miyazaki's not available to make it yet. And he doesn't want anyone else to do anything with it, which is weird that he would now go over to Nintendo to do this. I think that's a little weird. The other thing I wonder about with Miyazaki, are we getting to a point, I was talking to Colin about this today, where Miyazaki, there's no way he directed Erdtree and Elden Ring, and now he's directing this, and now he's got another Elden. It's like there's a point where you start to wonder, okay, wait a minute. How much is he directing it, and how much is he, executive directing like 4 projects at a time? I have no clue. I think if that Dusk Bloods game did not say From Software, most people would not be talking about it. And that's fine. They've earned that instant buy because it's my favorite developer. Miyazaki's like in my top 3 game directors of all time. I'm not knocking the guy. He's fucking insanely, staggeringly talented. I'm just saying that if you took away the pedigree and just saw it as a trailer, you'd go, I think most people would. I could be wrong, but we'll see. But Eddie, I'm with you. I don't know if it's going to print money, though. I think there was a Netflix executive a couple of weeks ago who said, like I said earlier, they got out of AAA gaming before they launched their first game because they said little kids are not thinking about the PS6. They don't care about that stuff anymore. And I think you're going to start to see that philosophy where they want to play Fortnite on their phones, on their laptops. They want to play what the streamers are playing, like Repo and all this shit. That's what the younger generation that Nintendo needs is playing and loving and aspiring to own. I don't think you're going to see the Switch 2 rule the roost like it did because that's beginning to cut into it. But we will find out very, very soon. Absolutely.
One Pump Man has just donated $5 through Super Chat. Thanks, pal. Funny how Xbox is the one that gets the most heat, yet they are the most consumer-friendly. The rich don't want the people to like Xbox.
Yeah, he says the rich people don't want people to like Xbox for a reason. Could be. I love Game Pass. I don't know if I love Xbox as a piece of hardware. Game Pass is amazing. Tracy Montgomery says these assholes will spend their whole life savings on a video game box unit. Some people will, but hey, man, people need escape. Whether it's in a bottle or in a bottle of pills, bottle of booze, a McDonald's Happy Meal, or a fucking video game. The world's getting harder, more chaotic, crueler. I don't shame people for wanting to escape into the virtual worlds where they actually can be the fucking hero that the real world promised them and then pulled the wool out from under them. That's not right. The rug gets pulled out from under you. Shut up! Bunny Button, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. How are y'all doing?
Well, I can't speak for anyone else. I'm doing great. Do you know my brother's on the call? He's from Alabama. He's in Alabama now.
Yeah.
Bunny Button is from North Carolina. Wow. Wow. Tech, do you think that we will be able to have our 666 arrival and we can bring out Bunny for the ghost hunt? I think we're getting close. We're getting there, right?
I think we can do it.
I think we can do it too.
Yeah,
go ahead.
We have someone who really wants to speak to you, Mr.
Who?
Jaffe.
I'm talking to Bunny right now, but who?
Dutch Vanderland.
The fuck is Dutch Vanderland? Of the Cincinnati Vanderlands?
No, of the Syrian Vanderlands?
Oh, they're good people. What's up, Dutch Vanderland? Well, he's a delightful conversationalist. He's wonderful to talk to.
What do you want to say, Dutch?
Maybe his microphone.
It's David Jaffe.
Maybe his microphone's not expensive enough. That's why we're not hearing him. Okay. Well, this has been fun.
Switch 2 looks great.
Yes, Dano, thank you for being a member for 53 months. I would say that it looks like the right move. I don't know if it looks great to me, but it looks good. It looks fun. I'm with you on that, Dano. Thank you for supporting the show. What I love about what Nintendo's doing, though, and I hope Sony does this as well, is that they're anti-scalper. I'd like to see concert tickets do this. Their anti-scalper thing, if you guys have heard, they're basically saying, hey, we are going to let you pre-order a Switch, but the priority goes to people that are part of the Switch or the Nintendo network. And this is the best part. You have to have played 50 hours of Switch games. So they're like,
Nubs has just donated $9.99 through
Ew.
Super Chat. Thanks, pal. Shut thine mouths. Except you're paying $449 to $500 for a new Nintendo system.
he says, cry about the price, but honestly, how many games for Nintendo systems first party do you ever buy? It pays for itself. I mean, K-Nubs, look, I don't know if I totally 100% agree with that. I mean, I think the price is fine. I guess it's a little more expensive than I thought, but for me, it's honestly less about, do I want to play a few games on it? Yeah. And more about just the question of consoles. It's so over, man. I'm sorry to say it, but it just seems like such a stupid way to play video games right now. And in the next 5-10 years, it's just like, get a PC, get a Mac. You have all of these options. But anyway, you know what I think. But I hear you, K-Nubs, and I do appreciate your condescending chat. And, thank you for the super chat, my good friend. But they're saying, Eddie T says, look, he says, I am a member. Where did it go? I think Eddie T wrote something. Where'd it go? He was basically saying he has 50 hours in the playing his Switch 1, which means he's going to be able to get a Switch day one. I would love to see concert tickets do that and other things do that. I would love it to be like, oh, you like Taylor Swift? You want to get a first shot at her tickets? Cool. If you have bought every album or if you have listened to so many Taylor Swift songs on Spotify, you guys, you get a bump in your first ticket price. I think that's great. And I think what they're doing to keep scalpers away is absolutely necessary. And I'd love to see Sony kind of go after that, All right, Dutch, you're on with me and Bunny Button and my brother and Tech Protect. What do you want to talk about, champ? Why is this guy on the show, Tech? Nobody can hear you, Tech.
Dutch.
He says he's muted, but I didn't. Yeah, I muted him. That was my fault. This is my fault. It's not his fault. I'm the bad guy. Dutch, what's going on, champ?
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Not too shabby. What's going on with you?
Nintendo Switch. Talk about the Nintendo Switch, Donkey Kong. This is the games. Mario, Super Mario.
Okay, you're just so I'm clear, Dutch, because I know we had some mic troubles. You're aware you're simply saying titles of video games, correct?
Right.
Okay. Crazy Climber. Dutch.
What?
What do you mean, what? You're calling into my show. What do you mean, what? What do you want to talk about?
Nintendo Switch is perfect. It's a good one.
Okay, so you're going to be buying it day one?
I think.
Okay. Well, that's exciting for you. Do you have 50 hours in the Switch ecosystem so you can get in on the pre-order?
Amazing Donkey Kong. This game.
Oh, yeah. Donkey Kong. Amazing. Amazing. Let me ask you this question, Dutch. If you had to tell Mario who to marry, would it be Princess Peach or Princess Daisy or Princess Zelda?
Princess Peach.
How come? How come, Dutch? Hey,
what?
Tech buddy, thank you so much for screening the calls. You are doing a great job. You're doing a great fucking
Dutch,
job.
you're doing a great job. Thank you so much. We'll see you, buddy.
Thanks, Tech. I mean, Dutch.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you
buddy.
so much.
All right, buddy. You got it, champion. You know what is interesting? This was the funniest thing I did see today about the Nintendo Direct today, which was this. I'll not share my screen. Well, I will share my screen. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? You know, this is a game they have coming out. I don't know what to tell you about this game. It's wheelchair basketball, which is kind of cool, but they're robots in wheelchairs. Right? I mean, what? They're robots. They don't need wheelchairs. Why?
Do me a favor, Jeffy, and scroll up on your Discord so we can see it on the main screen.
Scroll up like here?
You're kind of scrolled down, whatever, so it's not showing the full presentation on OBS.
Do you see it now?
You mean, yeah, it's better.
They're in wheelchairs, but I don't know what to tell you. I mean, somebody greenlit this fucking thing. But my favorite thing about this, though, I'm not a robophobe RPG. I have no issues with robots or people in wheelchairs. I'm just saying if you're a robot, you don't need a wheelchair. Maybe. I'm not making fun of them, you whore. I'm saying it doesn't make sense. It's kind of like, you know, yeah, I get when C-3PO lost his legs in Thing. But here's the deal about this. My favorite part about this was watching this trailer, which looks potentially fun. Who knows? You never know with games like this. It's really all about the gameplay with a game like this. But I like that this one guy wrote, this game makes me sad, is what his comment was. Because it's like, I think he was kind of like feeling like, you can't not look at this and see like wheelchair basketball players. So he kind of felt sort of sad.
Well, I have to ask something. Can I ask you something?
Yes.
Is the whole entity a robot, or is there a robot that can stand up and walk away from the chair?
That would be worse if they can walk away from the chair. Then they're just basically making fun of people who can't walk away. But I don't know the lore. I don't know how deep the story and narrative goes in a game like this. But
because if it's just the whole thing is a robot, then that's not.
No, let me show you.
That's not as funny.
Well, here's how you know it's not a robot. What is this fucking thing called? Switch basketball, switch to roller basketball chair, whatever. I like this guy's thumbnail. Okay, so Switch shows off. Okay, so this is what it is. The reason I want to bring this up about what you're saying is because the funniest part about this is they're robots in wheelchairs, but they're using their arms to do this. It's like you're a robot. Just why do you need to push it? Just make it go. It's the dumbest fucking concept. Like, watch this now. Now they're going to actually... Why are you doing this? Just think it, and it'll go. You're a fucking machine, man. But anyway, I think it's great. I mean, it looks potentially fun, but...
it does look fun.
Yeah. It looks like it's
Jonathan Busher has just donated $5 through Super Chat. Thanks, pal. Guys, we've gotten a little too sensitive if we feel bad for fictional video game robots in a wheelchair.
I don't think we feel bad for them. I think it's just more of a batshit crazy, like put them on skateboards. Like, I mean, seriously, joking aside, man, if you're going to make a game with these mechanics and you're picking something that handicapped folks have to use to get around, it brings up very strange responses versus going, put them on skateboards, give them a basketball, because now it's like, yeah, are they handicapped robots? I don't fucking know, maybe. But anyway, it's a strange concept, but, I'll...
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's not like, these are like custom wheelchair basketball style wheelchairs. I mean, becomes a kind of a sub-sport in itself, right? To be able to play using that device. So there's whole different strategies and things. I don't think you should like think too hard on it. I think it's just supposed to be fun.
No, this is art. It's art. I don't know.
Maybe. What about that one you did with like all of the little ambulances and things?
Which
right?
one?
The little car chase game. What was it called? Calling all cars.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Well, I mean that wasn't very realistic, but it was fun.
Just donated
$4 but nobody
through Super Chat. I expect a streamer will take off with this game. They'll die and their biggest fan
in the world that you created, it made perfect sense. It was fun.
Yeah, but they were criminals that are being caught and going to. I don't know. That's why I don't make video games anymore. That's why I failed.
You failed, right?
Pompish.
You did not fail.
Drops a super chat and says, "We want Anthony." No, we don't. I mean, Anthony's welcome to come in if he wants. I don't give a shit. Jonathan, thank you. Jonathan Butcher, thank you for the super chat. We talked about the robots. Thank you for that super chat, buddy. And then K-Nubs, I expect a streamer will take off with the basketball game. They'll die and their biggest fan will cry. Could be. Hell, you know what? Tech was crying the other night. Is that what you're referencing? Because some fucking streamer died and he's crying like a little baby. And it's like, dude, I get you would cry on the day that he died, but Jesus, it's been 5 fucking years. 5 fucking years. Bunny.
It's been 2.
It's been 2 years? Okay.
Yes.
I forgot what I was going to say. You've been in call waiting for 30 minutes. Well, let me see what other stories I want to get to first, because I definitely, I mean, here's the thing, man. You guys know good and well. I'm trying to talk more about video games on this show and do it as often as I can. But a lot of it is I just want to play games, man, at this point. What's the, talking about them, but I'll talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. So just fucking ask me. Yeah, Darth Nugget says some big Smash Brother player died. It's actually a really tragic story. I read about it on Twitter a few days ago. Is that new, or you're talking about the guy Tech was talking about?
That guy died like a week ago.
The guy
you talked about on Local Nerds.
The guy you were crying about?
No.
Oh, the guy that
you were. Yeah, you were on Local Nerds talking to them, and they talked about the guy dying. You were just like, well,
yeah.
What the fuck is that supposed to be? Me?
That's you.
Do it again.
I'm pretty sure you said you would desecrate their body.
No, I said. Yeah. First off, I said I would desecrate Xylee's grave or Xyle's body.
No, I'm pretty sure.
But desecrate.
Sure you were like,
watch the nerds.
They should take his nipples and make his fucking tipples into Joy-Cons.
First off, let's be adults and not say tipples like a bunch of fucking 5th graders. Number one. Number two.
You said tipples.
I never say tipples. It's so stupid. But listen,
you did it as a joke.
Listen to me. Listen to me. What I said about, I don't think the word desecrates. You can desecrate a body. That doesn't mean you're into necrophilia. When I meant desecrate, I meant I was going to mock it and make it look awful and silly. And then when she was buried, that would be how her body went to the grave.
Yeah, for Xylee. Yeah, but the guy that died last week, that's not what you said.
You said I said I would rape his body?
You said something. You said something.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was like,
yes, Bunny. Because
was he a fan of the Local Network? He should take his tipples and make them into joysticks for the gaming.
Yeah, you guys have nothing. You have no examples. And you know what's funny is whenever I talk to people, you goddamn right. When I talk to people, let's get off the drugs, sweetheart. Let's get off the drugs. When I talk to people about things, they get so mad at me when I ask for examples. They're like, Jeffy, you're always, when I say something, you're always like, well, give me examples. I'm like, yeah.
I agree.
It's like, imagine them being in court and it's like, I object, Your Honor. Okay, why? Based on what ruling in the past? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just don't like it. It's like, shut up. D20 Jenny.
I'll rewatch it and I'll get it.
Please, Bunny, do. Shut up, Darth Nugget, you whore. D20 Jenny. You have earned. Welcome to Diet So Soldiers. You have earned a song that I will sing to you about the old country. It's a very quick song, don't worry. D20 Jenny, I gave my love a penny, and I said, hey, baby, you're getting too skinny. Go buy a sandwich at Arby's, and you, my friend, will... I don't know what rhymes with Arby's. D20, Thank you so much, Jenny, for being part of our community and becoming a Diet Soda Soldier. We appreciate it very, very much. The things Jaffe says casually about his year-long supporters is tame compared to what y'all trying to pin Jaffe is saying. Right, K-Nubs, thank you. It's because they're idiots. They don't know what desecration even... Let's look up desecration. Let's look it up. Desecration. I am almost certain it does not mean necrophilia. The act of desecrating something. Thanks, Webster. The act of depriving something sacred, something of its sacred character, or the disrespectful, contemptuous, or destructive treatment of that which is held to be sacred. It's got nothing to do with sex. It can.
Yeah, I'm not even rightly sure if what you said had to do with sex. I didn't say that. That's why I said desecration, because you said something. I can't remember exactly what it was. It did make me laugh. I'm not mad at you for it.
This is coming from the woman that today, hey, Bunny, why don't you tell the fine folks at home what it was that you thought could be put on celebrities' faces in order to make them look younger? Go ahead, buddy.
Well, they're putting baby wieners on their faces, basically.
I mean, because they're basically taking the foreskin of babies and using it as a lotion, is what you're saying. And this is what celebrities are putting on their faces, correct?
Yeah, that's it.
And it's they're not actually taking the foreskin and putting it on their faces. They're taking lotion.
Just the essence.
The essence of the foreskin, right. But what you said to the audience, Naw Dog says, old news, Jaffe. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, I'm not up with the various ways foreskin gets used. What you said was people are going around putting baby dicks on their face, and I'm the bad guy. Jesus Christ, man. I tell you what.
Okay, you got me.
You goddamn right. Oh, look at Wayne B. Wayne B's like, zzz. Wayne B, buddy, I love you to death, man. I love you so goddamn much. I'm going to cry about it. But listen, you're saying, zzz. I'm telling you, man. I'm trying to think what a analogous situation is, because I know what Wayne wants. Wayne wants this show to be nonstop, wall-to-wall video game news and discussion. Tech, I just can't do it anymore. I just can't do it. I'm streaming. Yeah, see, Jay Styles says Auburn made it to the Final Four. You goddamn right. So Auburn is in, Duke is in. Is Alabama still in, or did they get kicked out? And then there's one more. But yeah, Tech, talk to me. Work me through my career challenge here. I just can't every goddamn day. I can play games. I can talk about things. I can stream a lot.
I got you, Jeffy.
But I just want to fucking, I'm just like, come on, man. I just can't anymore.
Look, hold on. David Jaffe! Donkey Kong! Good game, super!
Okay.
Mario!
Why are you making fun of that young man's accent?
That guy has like 50 cats live in his house, and they like repeatedly jump out the window of his like 6-story apartment because there's a male cat who like rapes the other cats. How do you know
this guy?
He's been in your Discord for like 3 weeks, and I do community outreach, and I had a conversation with him like, hey, maybe spade your cats so they stop having fucking babies and shit.
Are you a community organizer like Obama?
Yeah, I met Obama.
Did you really? I loved Obama. I loved him. I would have voted for him 3 times. I'm doing a line from.
I wanted a fist bump, and he wouldn't give it to me. I got a handshake.
I would have done. That's a line from a movie. Why wouldn't he give you a fist bump?
He did like a thing. He was not promoting. Fuck, what is the not marketing? You're like an elected official and you're trying to get elected.
Campaigning.
He was campaigning in Vegas.
Thank you, Bunny. Jesus, this guy.
He came to my high school and he was like, the Latino vote is very important. We must fix the issues of their border. And so, did a little thing, and I got to like go in line, and I was like, here you go. And he went. And I was like, I shook my fist a little bit.
He didn't.
He did not.
What an asshole! He didn't know you had cerebral palsy. He just thought you were trying to do a fist bump. Son of a bitch. Now I hate Obama.
Let me shake my hand.
Jaffe doesn't want to talk about games 24/7, says Tyler. He wants a new sensation like that In Excess song. That was a good album. Kick. Sometimes you kick, sometimes you get kicked. Okay. Tech should be the... Fuck you! Darth Nugget, he says, tech should be the one that gathers the topics for the day. Jaffe spends far too much energy doing a thing that should be quick and easy. It's not true. I have tons of topics. Okay, let me give you an example of the next topic I had lined up. Shuhei Yoshida was talking about PlayStation maybe needing to move on from being super focused on high-end graphics. It doesn't mean they shouldn't make great games with great graphics, but they should maybe start rethinking where their strengths lie because it's becoming cost prohibitive, right? Now, ask yourself this question. How many times have I said this already? How many times have you heard this? What value is there coming to a show like this and simply hearing the same shit? We talked about the Switch too. That's some actual news. Last night you said this was going to be Gabbin' and Games. You derailed it. Yep. No, I did not derail it with lolcow bullshit. I derailed it with conversation. I apologize for that if it's not what you wanted. It may not be the show for you anymore. But what I'm telling you, I just cannot do it every day. But I can do streams every day. Hell, I'm doing 4 streams today, and I love every one of them. Other than 2 people in the chat, and I'm not going to tell you their names. I love you all. Oh, shh. But, is that right, asshole? He says, Jaffe, I don't know. I usually just come into your show and mute it and just look at you. Hey, man, whatever pays the bills. You donated money today. I'm fine with that. Okay, who we bringing in? Matt what's his name, Tech? I don't know how to say his name, man.
Montedoro?
Yeah, bring him in, please. Bring him in. Hello, Matthew Montedoro. How are you, sir? Maddie. Why is he muted?
Maddie's fine.
Hello, Matty.
Am I still muted?
No.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you wonderfully, sir. What's going on in your life?
Not a lot.
Yes?
I called in to talk about, do you think Nintendo is doing the industry a favor by raising the price of games to $80, maybe $90? I was reading online somewhere they were saying that the physical games were going to cost $90 and not even have the games on there. Or not have the data?
I would say, well, yeah, I've seen that too. I've seen a couple of different things, and we're already getting people in the chat that are pushing back and saying, no, only Mario Kart is 80, which is ridiculous. If one game's 80, they'll get away with whatever they can sell at 80. And then I heard the physical was also 90 as well, like you're saying. So, I mean, are they doing
Which is crazy.
Well, I mean, I'm not paying it. There's no fucking way I'm paying it. But I mean, if somebody look, I have paid over $100 for a single game in one shot before to get it early, but there's no goddamn way in hell I would go out and pay $80 for, Super Mario Odyssey 2. I'm just not that interested in it. So I think there are games that are worth that, but I don't think anything they showed today, with the exception of maybe Mario Kart, is worth it. But
I actually thought Donkey Kong looked.
I think Donkey Kong looks amazing, but I'm not paying. It's not $80, $90 amazing. It looks like it could be a lot of fun, but you know what? I'll fucking rent the goddamn thing on GameFly or something before I buy that thing at that cost.
What do you think the ramifications will be through the industry? Do you think people will follow suit? Do you think this will help some of the smaller developers that are struggling?
Well, you're not going to be able to play at that price point if you're a developer who, you're not going to be able, if you're a small developer and you're releasing like Hollow Knight 2, you're not going to be able to sell that for $80, right? Or you're not going to be able to sell Balatro 2 for $80. So I don't think it's going to have much of an effect on them, other than maybe people want games they can't afford 80, so they actually spend more time than usual looking at the indie store. But short of that, I think you're going to see, you'll see Grand Theft Auto probably launch at like 4 price points, one of which is probably going to be $200, and it'll go down all the way to like 90 or 80 for the base game. But you know, I think I don't think there's any way to really know until we see how the audience responds. But frankly, again, it goes back to like the Steam Deck 2 if they come out with that, the Raj Ally. Again, think about being a parent because that's their bread and butter. I mean, it's not their bread and butter, but kids are important to the Switch ecosystem. Whether or not they're more important than the 20-year-olds is hard to say because there's different data you can look at. But imagine being a parent and going, every game is $80 on this, or I can get you a portable PC that hooks up to the TV.
Rocker Matt has just donated $5 through Super Chat. Thanks, pal. Have you seen Goodrich's video about you? We should watch it.
Super Chat.
I will get to that in just a second, Rocker Matt. I haven't watched the video, but I know what you're talking about. But, you know, for me, I just kind of go, if I'm a parent, I'm like, yeah, here, take the Ally. You'll be able to play Fortnite with your friends. You'll be able to play Repo with your friends. You'll be able to play all the games the streamers are playing. Yeah, you might miss out on a couple of first-party, you know, Nintendo games, but those days are over. I mean, the idea that you're going to, I mean, I want to take some of these hardcore gamers and take their heads and just point them at the future and say, guys, you can love what you love. You can be sad about things changing. I get it. People in my generation were sad that record stores closed. I get it. But you're not the majority anymore. The audience doesn't care about Mario Kart the way you do. They don't care about Zelda the way you do. They care about what the streamers are playing.
Jaffe,
what?
Record stores, vinyl records was the highest sold physical media for music in 2024.
Who gives a shit? No one's buying it though.
It's coming back.
It's
People are
never.
That's what I'm saying. They're buying it.
Never everything, man.
It's never
buying it.
It's never. It's never coming back. It will come back as a nostalgia play. It will come back as an aficionado play, and that's wonderful. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. That's great. But it's never going to be...
The sell of vinyl records is at the same volume as CDs were in 2015.
The idea that vinyl records are making a comeback to the point that we are returning to physical media other than anything as a nostalgia or a kind of a niche market is ridiculous. It is ridiculous, and the data doesn't exist to back that up. It doesn't.
And I collect records, but it's a nostalgia thing and kind of a collector's thing. Like, oh, I want the big cover of the album. I like Taylor Swift. I want the big one. I put it on my wall.
I love albums. I love going into Barnes and Noble and like, oh, it's so cool to open up an album again and see all the notes and see all the photographs. And I'm not knocking it.
And people are buying it.
They are buying it. I mean, I don't think it's gonna.
Yes, it's a healthy niche ecosystem. It's not changing the game, though, is what I'm saying. And what I'm saying about the Nintendo is that who's going to buy... You know, I don't know. I think that you're going to see... I would vote with the chat that gave 33% that this one's not going to do as well as the Switch one. I think you're going to see probably it's going to do 40% less sales than the Switch one did. Because I just think I think it's changed too much, but I could be wrong. I give it
10% less sales.
Let me ask you guys this, because I don't really know. You talked about buying your kid a computer as opposed to a Switch. Do kids today know how to work a Windows operating system?
Oh, fuck yeah! I mean, I'm not talking 5-year-olds, but 8, 9, 10-year-old kids. Yeah, they would much rather have a PC or a laptop than they would a console, because I mean
I see them working iPads and stuff all the time, but I've never really seen a kid on like a PC. But I'm not around a bunch of kids.
I have a niece who is 9 years old and has made like about $2,000 from like items they've made themselves in Roblox.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's cool.
Yeah. The kids these days are fucking crazy with technology.
Yeah, Nathaniel says people are also buying dildos. It doesn't mean we're in a 90s CD buying boom. Will never happen again. It's a niche market, right? It's like they can be successful, but it doesn't mean they are ruling the fucking roost. But all right, Matt, thank you, buddy, for calling in. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
See you later.
You have a good day.
You too.
Later,
hey,
guys.
there's my nephew Daniel. You see, Auburn got into the Final Four, Daniel, and Alabama didn't. Fuck those goddamn kids. Yay, Auburn. He says people want their robot wheelchair basketball. Philip Daniels in the chat. Philip's probably
Hi,
sleeping.
Daniel.
He's probably sleeping. No, he's not. He's still.
Shut up.
Well, you're the one who always says you're old.
I am old.
Well, Okay, so Goodrich's video about me. I just saw the trailer or the thumbnail that says, let's see, David Goodrich, YouTube or something. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking watch YouTube. That's not true. God of War dev Dave Jaffe crash my stream. All right, well I'm only gonna watch it for a minute unless it's really entertaining. Here it is right here. I mean, I like Goodrich, but I got nothing against Dave Goodrich, but I have ADD, so if it's not entertaining, I'm turning it off. Sorry, Dave. Here we go.
I usually don't make videos like this, and I do my best to avoid internet drama. Sticking to...
Shut up, Goodrich! I came into your chat for 5 minutes and said, hey, what's up? There's no drama.
Mainly retro game streaming. However, I had a recent incident with a much larger streamer coming into my chat.
The fuck's he on about?
David Jaffe, a fellow game developer, started shouting at me in all caps, saying things like, how dare you? And I am like Jesus. Just very frightening stuff for a small streamer like me.
The fuck is he talking about, you
I don't know
moron?
why I brought this on. Maybe he still has a beef with me because I made Vigilante 8, or because I took over Twisted Metal when he left to go work on God of War. Who knows? Being a fairly new streamer and having a much smaller channel, I didn't know how I should react to this. Some of my streamer friends said I should just let the audience know about it.
What is he talking about?
Here's the clip along with my response to it.
Yeah, hang on a
Please tune
second.
into the full video so you can hear my response to Mr. Jaffe.
Yeah, let's see the clip. What the fuck is he
What was
talking
my
about?
least favorite Twisted Metal game? I had a really hard time with controlling 1, obviously, which is, it's fair. It's the first in the series. It takes a lot to... It kind of built up everything for us, obviously. So somebody had to take the... It's fair. It's gabbing games. How dare you? Jaffe's not here. He wouldn't bother showing up at my tiny channel. If it was Jaffe, it would say David Scott Jaffe, not gabbing in games. Somebody's being funny, and I appreciate the joke, though. I mean, TM1, yeah, it was probably one of my least favorites, but it was the first in the series, so it's always going to be rough around the edges. I am like Jesus, I am everywhere. But I guarantee that is not Jaffe.
What's the deal?
Jaffe does not bother watching most YouTube channels from what I've seen. He is too busy with LolCow, that new thing, and then his streams, and then family time. To Mr. Jaffe and the rest of the Twisted Metal community
He's fucking.
my response is April Fools.
You're a son of a bitch. You're a son of a bitch, and you look like Commander Riker with red hair, you fucking whore.
Imagine if I was such a little bitch that Jaffe coming into my stream would rattle me. But I always wanted to do an inflammatory clickbait video.
Son of a
seemed like a
bitch.
really good chance to do it.
Son of a
You
whore.
got
You son of a fucking whore.
You got
now.
man.
Now I want to raise money to send out a hitman, please. I'm not really wanting to raise money to send out a hitman. I'll pay for it myself. Wink. Look.
Are you guys like the same age?
Shut up, bitch. Yeah, we're the same age. But look, this guy. No,
he aged so gracefully.
No,
Holy
no, he didn't. No, he didn't. This motherfucker works hard. All right, baby. This motherfucker works hard to look the way he does. Because I mean, I think he's had implants, and that's not a bad thing. I'm not mocking the guy. But this guy,
I feel like you work hard to look the way you do.
No, this guy puts the
like
work
you purposely.
in. But think about
purposely get no sleep.
Think about this for a minute. Imagine somebody who looks like Sloth from the Goonies, look shaming anybody.
I don't get the reference.
Well, yeah, sure, that's a you problem. But here's the point. Dave Goodrich, though, good-looking man. He's my age. He does not look like he's 51, 52. But the man spends a lot of fucking money. That's all I'm saying. Or time.
You think he does any of the sex moves we talked about on the stream this morning?
Oh, God, I hope not. I hope no one does. No one does those things. It's disgusting. It's fucking. I mean, they have a
Does
right.
your brother know what you talk about on the LolCow show?
I don't fucking know. Why don't you ask him? He's right there, you little bitch. Yes, I got Bunny. You were. I told him. I said, why don't you ask him?
Uncle
you little,
Judd?
I said, why don't you ask him, you little bitch?
Uncle Judd, do you know your brother talked about 4 sex moves, including pooping on your partner?
No,
like
I
an hour
talked
today?
about, well, we got paid to open the red door, and behind the red door today was the 10 most disgusting sexual activities people have participated in. And so we
And you
went
giggled at
down
every one.
and we went down the list, and I thought they were pretty much all horrific. And doing the Lord's work is Bunny Button sitting there. I know that one. There wasn't one Bunny.
Tech knew more than me.
There wasn't one.
Yeah.
Both y'all knew all these. I'm telling you, y'all. I don't believe in hell, but y'all going to fucking hell because that's.
Uncle Judd.
Yeah.
Can I give you a trivia question?
All right, go
Sure.
ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
What do you think the sex move is involved called the Abraham Lincoln? And now there's two variants.
Please don't.
I like mine.
God, it's so gross.
But if you had to guess what the Abraham Lincoln is like,
God,
what would you think it
shut
is?
up, you idiot.
Oh my God.
Don't play his dumb reindeer game, Philip. You'll get sick.
Don't listen to your, is that your little brother? Yeah, don't listen to your little brother. He's a party pooper.
The Abraham Lincoln. Well, now I'm thinking. I just can't stop thinking about the assassination.
Oh, you're close. That's the one I know. So the Abraham Lincoln is right before you finish on your partner's face. You have them close their eyes, but then you spit on their face, and they think, "Oh, it's all over." But you quickly position behind them and then shoot on the back of their head.
Okay.
I hate young people.
The name sounds more interesting than the thing.
How do we bring in Anthony? I'm trying to bring in Anthony to talk to Philip too, but I can't bring him in.
I chose not to bring in Anthony.
What Anthony? Which Anthony?
He played guitar.
He played with Prince.
He played guitar with Prince. He says.
Why?
Hello, Anthony. Is it just marijuana tonight, or is it alcohol?
No, there's nothing going on tonight, actually.
Oh, sober Anthony.
Ace, you want to go outside?
Yeah, sober Anthony. So I have 5 fucking topics, Jaffe.
That's too many.
What would you like them to be? Like, what would you like to be about?
Don't tell me what the topics are, but go with number 4.
Oh God, I didn't have them written down or some shit like that.
Anthony, where's the prep?
For number 4, for number 4, it would be Cante Cante was amazing last night. Not
right,
only because of what
Canty
she
says
did,
you can't talk about
but
that,
because
so go to the next one.
What?
Bring
Okay,
it in.
so Bunny Button, who says she was left out, got invited and didn't come
I was there
Funny.
later, but I
to
guess.
the Discord.
Yeah.
But he
everything's
called you
put
a
up.
liar.
I texted David and he was in the chat in like 2 minutes.
Well,
Dang.
because she said people weren't wearing any clothes. I wanted to see what was happening.
Well, yeah, of course, and they weren't. And by the way, your vinyl thing is totally fucking off because I have a 7-month wait on
Yeah,
printing my vinyl.
big fucking deal. That doesn't mean anything. That's kind of like saying that, oh, this little kid has a lemonade stand and it's popular, and so it must reflect the fact that it takes a long time to get lemonade, thus lemonade all over the fucking
Bullshit.
world. Dude, it's not bullshit. Vinyl's dead. Physical media is dead. You're a fucking moron if you think we are ever going back. I mean, that's just the facts, man. It's,
Music fans have gone back.
You're just too old for vinyl, Jack.
the number of music fans that have gone back, they are the aficionados. No one is saying there's no interest in it. No one
We
is
sell 150K, and we sell 150K vinyl, and that's bad.
compared
Do you
to
know how many CDs are sold today?
no
Like,
one buys music anymore, Anthony. That's
200?
the point. That is the point. No one buys music anymore.
No, I know. I realize the point, but the streaming thing is bullshit because none of us get paid.
No one cares. You act like you're arguing.
Yeah, of course you do.
You're
You
arguing.
care.
You're arguing.
You care.
You're arguing something different. No one is saying the streaming thing has not hurt artists. No one is saying there aren't music aficionados that love to buy vinyl and video game aficionados that love to collect. Two things can be true.
Right.
Wait, don't say right. You're the one
Right,
who's
but
making...
vinyl has had uptick. has upticked every year for the past 5 years.
Great. So has physical comics, but it's never going back to the days where Tower Records is the flagship on Sunset and everybody's waiting in line at midnight to get the new Guns N' Roses double LP. Those days are gone.
Is that what I said? Did I say, well, Tower Records is going to be opening up a new chain?
No,
and they're going to turn everybody up.
No, but you were presenting it. No, but you were presenting it as if the vinyl sales are roaring back to life and the digital sales or the digital streaming is going away and everything's going back to physicals. That's how you were presenting it.
Dude, we make more off our vinyl right now, than we do off of digital.
I'm not saying you don't.
Right now.
You do.
Considerably more.
You do. But so what? No one cares about what you're making. The fact is the music business makes more money or survives because of streaming and touring. It's not because of vinyl. I'm not saying an individual band may not. What's happening?
You know what the difference is between video games and music? Vinyl is mixed a certain way to make it work for a room. All your digital media is made to work in your earbud.
Who gives a shit?
The difference between video games and music is that you didn't play with Kratos.
More importantly, though.
No, but you know what? I did. Onto one of my other topics.
But
I did contact Corey Barlog.
You're making an argument as if we all don't know that eating at a 4-star Michelin restaurant is better than eating at McDonald's. We know. We're talking about where the business is, though. McDonald's
I think people don't know that.
People don't know that eating at a 4-star...
You know that. I know that because we're privileged.
I didn't say I
know that.
Really? You don't think somebody drives
they think,
past...
fuck going to a 4-star restaurant. I'll go to McDonald's and pay $6.
I have never talked to someone so intentionally drunk in my life. What was your other topic?
Corrupt?
Drunk. Yes, Anthony.
Now I'm corrupt?
Yes, Anthony. That's exactly what I said. Oh, my God. No.
Well, you know what else you missed? What else you missed last night was Twisted showing his trans tits.
Good. I did see that, actually. I did.
So you missed that, too.
I did
because
see that.
That happened right after you dipped
I
out,
just
too.
said I saw that.
Oh, this...
God, is there a delay?
Well, I can't be bothered to listen to every fucking thing you say, Jeffy. I'm not tech protect.
He's gonna say a slur. He's gonna say a slur.
Is that how you?
What do you want to do? What do you want? You want to talk about the stupid Nintendo Switch?
Is that how you talk to Prince?
That's going to cost $1 million.
Is that how you talk? Is that how you talk to Prince?
I'm starting.
Are you my boss, motherfucker? Is this some kind of new thing where you're my boss?
Prince wasn't your boss either. The closest you ever got to Prince was like standing outside the arena. No, come on now. Nobody believes you played with Prince.
You motherfucker.
You may have gone to a movie called The Little Prince.
I'm going to prove you didn't even work on the God of War games barely at all. Because I got questions from Corey.
Go ahead.
That you got to answer. And I don't have them on me right now, but this is coming. Corey gave me questions to ask you about the God of War series. And I bet you don't get a single fucking right.
First off,
I'm doing something you didn't do. I'm telling you in advance.
I don't need to be told in advance, you whore. What I'm telling you right now is if you ask me questions...
I know, because you're going to get them all wrong.
If you ask me questions about Ragnarok, sure. If you ask me questions about God of War 2005, probably I won't get them wrong. But, it's been a while. But ask me.
You asked me questions about what Prince did when he was 7 years old.
I asked you literally... about circa Raspberry Beret music. I asked you about Tevin Campbell and New Power Generation and Graffiti Bridge. Those were 90s albums.
I wasn't in the band.
Hey guys, make sure to join the Discord. Discord link is posted in the YouTube chat.
I demand this Prince faker get kicked.
I was in the band. I didn't join the band until the Gold Experience.
You didn't. I think maybe you were. Okay, I'm starting to understand.
So if you want to ask me questions about the Gold Experience, feel free. We had
was this like a
20 different variants?
Was this like a Prince cover band, Anthony? Was it a band? Did somebody dress up like Prince And you
Oh
were,
my God, Jeff! You know what? Now you're just being a dick. Just shut the fuck up. Now you're just being a dick. You know goddamn well I worked with Prince.
his name was Eddie, and he wasn't even a black guy, but he really liked Prince, and he got to dress up as Prince, and you were the bass player. Come on, man! And you played old.
That's
folks
right. I
songs.
slept outside of the studio night after night after night for 23 years.
Why did Prince make you sleep outside of the studio? It sounds like more like you were his bitch, not his bass player.
No. He didn't actually. I had an apartment upstairs. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, Anthony. You're very welcome. Come
If
on.
you want a real answer, but that's not entertaining. The most entertaining thing is I didn't work with Prince. So, go with that.
Darth Nugget says you played in a Prince cover band where the guy who played Prince was white and he was in blackface.
Darth, that motherfucker.
Uncle Judd, is your brother a bully?
Me?
No, idiots.
Yeah, well, maybe
Yeah, he's-
that might be true. Lord.
On to the
And
next
you know what else
topic.
that
Uncle
Dutch guy you
Judd,
had on
if hold on,
last
Uncle
night?
Judd, if we had a small wedding for your niece and me, would you like to come by to San Diego?
Come by.
Oh wow, I don't know.
You want to
man.
stop by the wedding? How about
Oh, I mean,
how about a
Look at
whole
you.
invite?
Look, you can't even get the family tech.
You can't even. I'm not gonna make fun of you. I feel like it's elder abuse or something. I can't.
Burn. You're the one walking around naked all the time.
Your salt and pepper beard is all salt right now, buddy.
Hey, Bunny, will you do me a big favor?
I know. When I tour, I do a jawline that I color in dark brown to enhance my chin line.
The only tours you're doing right now is tours of the elderly.
Intentionally.
Hey, Grandpa.
The last tour you went on was Vietnam.
Y'all so mean, Dave.
I love Anthony. He's wonderful.
The last tour I went on was with LA Guns, but okay, fine.
Listen. Bunny, will you please look at the YouTube if you don't mind? I sure would appreciate it. And read Big Mac, his comment, and the sweetest little southern voice you have. I sure would appreciate it.
Jeffy, you enjoy raging and talking to people on the mic, and you talk about the important gaming news. Nintendo Switch 2 and its $90 games.
Look how mad he is, though, Bunny. Look how mad he is. He's a little upset, little Big Mac. Come on now. Jesus Christ.
Anthony.
Well, because he's not privileged like you, Jaffe. He doesn't have $90 to pay for a game.
I am not paying $90 for a fucking Nintendo game. I said I think it's ludicrous. I think it's stupid.
Luda.
I ain't paying. And Nintendo, look, Nintendo historically doesn't lower their prices either, which means imagine that. You can't wait for it to drop to a discount.
No, I know.
You're going to be Mario Kart Open World is going to be Mario Kart Open World $90 forever. So no, go fuck off. I'm not mean, Sound Test.
Yeah, what are they going to do with that? Are you just going to drive around out in the open and not win a race?
Yes, Anthony. They haven't thought about that. They said, you know what we should do? The best video game maker in the world. Let's just throw the carts out in an open world and let them figure it out. I'm pretty sure they kind of figured out how to solve that problem.
K-Nubs has just donated $4.
What was the first game Cory Barlog made when he was 9 years old,
And
Jaffe?
he'd be a low cow if he stayed conscious for 2 hours in a row.
Yeah, fail.
It was called Make Your Mom.
Why does God of War call his son boy?
Thank you, K-Nubs.
Why does Kratos call his son boy?
I didn't
As
work
his
on that game.
Cis
Fail.
male.
How was it fail?
I didn't work on what Prince was doing when he was 7 either, but it was still just as
No, you moron.
valid to you at the time.
Let me help you with analogies because I know the SATs, you were, like I said, you were over in NAM during your high school years, but let me help you out here.
Izal has
Okay?
just
Hey, you don't know
God-
what I did.
God of-
you don't
listen,
know what I did.
listen.
Don't worry about my education.
I get the hint, Jaffe, take my money, G's.
You are, I think I'm going to get this wrong though. You, like, in this scenario, I didn't play bass for David Jaffe, bitch. I am David Jaffe. Okay? So I can tell
I didn't
you.
play bass for Prince. No, you
Oh,
played
we know you
fiddle
didn't.
for Corey Barlog in your God of War games.
I played cymbals?
You played fiddle for Corey Barlog in your God of War games. That's what.
There's
the true
no- there's
genius
no-
who kept the franchise going now through 2025 is still there.
There
doing
were
it. What are you doing? You're on here with us talking about what?
Okay, but let's be clear. There were no fiddles in God of War. Not one. We had brass.
But
we
there
had
were,
wooden.
but there were naked women. Does that mean are you a sexist?
Why does naked women make you a sexist? I literally have a chat where your eyes are coming out of your fucking head going, "Ooga, get in here. Canty's taking her clothes off." Trust me. That's a you problem, bitch.
Oh my God, dude, Canty, is she in here? Canty, put him up on screen. It's awesome.
You're a liar.
Listen to this.
Oh.
Listen to this.
devil's
Asshole.
a liar.
Asshole says, "I get the hint, Jaffe. Take my money." Jeez, look, man. Look, man. I don't know what to tell you on this one. But look, Corey was a huge part of the success of that game. Absolutely, no doubt. But, ask yourself what Corey worked on before God of War.
And Prince was a large part of the success of our albums too.
Our albums,
but he wasn't the only person that was
you're
a
like
result
a guy
of the
who
success.
you're like a guy who has a little tiny video game website and thinks he's in the industry. They weren't your albums. You may have bought the album.
Just because your ex-girlfriend who turned you down as your number one producer said fuck you, and now you got tech. Now you're taking it out on me.
That's exactly right. I don't know what he's talking about at all. What are you talking about? You're just making up characters now. I'm like, okay.
Well, the fact that you had Gina to be your producer before you asked Tech, and she said no.
Yeah, that's because I felt sorry for her because she was drunk and didn't have any legs.
I like that pipe you got. I like that pipe.
If you tune
Really
into
silent.
my presentation on the
Here we go.
Discord,
Here we go. Who is that? Nolan talking?
Yeah, it's me.
Hello, Nolan. It's nice to see you, sir.
Hey.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, Nolan?
Doing good, man. Hey, Anthony.
Tracy can't
Jeff,
get
are
into
you there?
Tracy says she's trying to get in the Discord, but she's in the audience. She doesn't have a link. I don't know how to help her. Can you help her, Tech?
it's okay. It's okay. For right now, do you have the presentation on the big screen, Jaffe?
Okay. Okay.
So these
Uh-huh.
are, here, I'll make it dark so it's nicer on the eyes. These are all the people that Prince has played with.
Oh, I'm sure he's not in there.
Oh my God, dude! Just because I'm not on a fucking list,
Well,
because I signed an
it's
NDA.
called the
and go
credits.
under
It's called the
Credits.
credits. It's not a list.
That's a low blow.
I did ghostwriting with him. I did ghostwriting with Aerosmith. Motley Crue stole an entire fucking album from me.
Hey, let me tell you
Don't
something.
tell me about credit.
I did ghostwriting with Leonard Bernstein too.
When you're in the industry, you don't always get credit. You fucking know that.
Yes.
Are you brown mark, Anthony?
Do you ever get credit? Not always get credit. Just one. Just one.
Oh, you're not brown mark.
No, yeah, I did. I posted something in chat the other
are
day,
you
and Darth
Andre?
Nugget just shut the fuck right up.
Well, let me see it. Send it to me. I'll believe you.
Are you Larry Graham? No, you're not Larry Graham. What about
No, Larry Graham was
but
from
here-
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Wait a minute. Wait.
There's no picture
Oh
of
my God,
somebody-
Hassan.
Wait a second, though, for a moment, please. Wait a second for a moment. Two things. Was it Anthony who changed his Discord name to I Played with Prince, or was that you, Tech?
I don't know. We have other mods that are
That was-
watching.
Okay. But here's what's
Yeah.
fun about me, and here's what's great about me, Anthony. I love you. I don't care if you played with Prince or Emmanuel Lewis.
No, I love you too.
The guy who played Webster, by the way, that was a Webster.
Emmanuel Lewis.
Right. I don't care.
No, I know. I never met Emmanuel Lewis.
You never met Prince either, but we still welcome you into our community.
But
I mean, so we're good. Mish, thank you for the super chat. He says this
Why
is
would I
awesome.
lie for
Mish says, wait, hang on.
fucking
Hey,
years?
we're
Why would I
doing,
lie for
we're
5
doing
fucking
some
years?
fucking business, you son of a bitch. Mish says, thank you, buddy. He says, this
All
is
right, get your
awesome.
super chats.
This is awesome. Best place to get my gaming news. I can't do the gaming news anymore. I did it for 5 years, you guys. I'm tired of talking about it.
Is this Anthony Jaffe in the background? Is this Anthony?
Oh, I hope.
Oh my God, it might be.
Anthony.
Oh my God, is
that you, Anthony? Zoom in.
I have no idea. I can't see it.
No, right click the picture, open in a new. Yeah, now zoom in. Keep going. Is that you, Anthony? Here's the hard part. He knows it's not, but
I don't know. I can't see what you're looking at.
He's got to say it is. Look on the YouTube.
No, I can't. I literally can't see. Motherfucker, I will take a screenshot of
Wait
my
a
phone of what I'm
second. You're
looking at.
telling
I can't
me
see
you
anything
played for
that's on
Prince
screen.
and you were blind? That's even more of a lie. When you can't see what we're looking at.
I'm telling you, all I can see is who is in chat.
Check the presentation or look at the Discord.
It does actually kind of look like him.
Did
Not
you
gonna
ever?
lie.
Did you ever wear like a doctor?
Yeah, that does actually kind of look like me.
Was it you though?
Like Dr. Fink. Like
Here's
Dr. Fink.
here's the full photo. All right. Do you remember this photo?
No, how would I remember that photo, dude? Come on now. 23 years, I'm going to remember a specific photo.
How long did you play with Prince for? How long?
David, do you remember a specific photo from God of War?
Do I remember specifically what?
A line of code from God of War?
No, because I don't write code.
Can't trace back 23 years.
Okay, but did you play with Prince for 23 years?
Yes.
Is it weird there's not one? There's not one picture.
15.
There's not one picture of you in those 23 years. Isn't that strange?
He had a total of 9 bands over those 23 years.
Okay, so at one point there must have been somebody with a camera.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, there's more footage of the Kennedy assassination than there is of you playing with Prince. And there's only one, unless you listen to NBC, 2 pieces of footage of him being shot. The Zapruder film.
You motherfucker.
I'm just saying. There's a
What if
point.
the CIA wanted to
Then I need some NBC News, motherfucker. I need some NBC News.
I don't know what that means at all. What does that mean? You need some NBC
I think
News?
Anthony might have been. He might have been the one taking all these pictures.
Yeah, he was the photographer for Prince.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's the cameraman. Oh my God, we figured it out. Anthony is the
I'm black.
cameraman.
No, apparently not. Because if you look at the stream, Prince was the cameraman.
But Anthony, joking aside, though, don't you think if you had played with this guy, there'd be one picture of you at least on stage playing with the guy? Or one credit? You could say, oh, I played on this album and I'm in the credits.
No, because I was house band. No, because I was house band.
Okay,
I was house band.
But did you?
And I was a ghostwriter for him because, like many of us were.
Okay, did you ever take a picture?
Like many of us were.
Great.
And never got credit on anything.
But did you never take a picture of your?
I
friend
have
Prince?
pictures of me and Prince.
Show me one.
Yes, I
Please
did.
show
I've
us.
sent them to people.
Anthony,
Show me one.
Anthony, send them to me. Send them to me, Anthony.
Show me one.
Get Pompish in here. Pompish saw the fucking pictures.
Why can't you show me one, man? It's not that I think you're a liar. I just would like to see a nice picture.
Because I got to go back like 10 years on my phone to find one, dude. Do you know how long that would take? I did it. It took me like 45 minutes to find pictures to show people.
Mish says it's because you were one of the groupies. You were like that
Mish
girl.
has just donated $4.99 through Super Chat.
You were like that girl
He was
in,
one of the groupies.
Yeah, in Almost Famous. Whatever.
There's Pompish. There's Pompish. He's raising his hand.
Kate Hudson.
Yeah,
Kate Hudson.
Please, I want to see.
Pompish,
Get
thank you
Pompish
for the
in
super chat, Pompish. Frank Last, thank you for the super chat and the fun super sticker. I appreciate it. Pompish, thank you again and again for your delightful support of this here television show. I know it's on TV. Fuck you. Thank you, Pompish. Thank you guys very, very much for supporting the show. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Look, man, Anthony wrote.
We love your show, even though you're a prick now.
Anthony co-wrote When Doves Cry. Come on now. No, he didn't.
No, I'm too young for that.
You co-wrote Darling Nikki. That's what you co-wrote. Do you know there was a girl named?
I'm way too young for it. That's why I didn't know the answer to your goddamn question about Darling Nikki, because I'm too young for
When
that.
Purple Rain was out, that had Darling Nikki on it. We had a girl, very sweet girl. I'm still friends with her to this day. Her name was Nikki. And in all the band trips in the bus, they would sex shame her because she liked this guy and they were having the sexy time. And every time she got on the bus, they would blast.
Yo, what's up,
They would
Pompish?
blast Darling Nikki. It was terrible. I felt so bad for the girl, but she's delightful. Pompish, have you seen pictures of Anthony and Prince?
Do you want to know a fun inside baseball story?
No, I want to know Pompish has been. We have been told, Pompish, that you have seen pictures of Anthony with Prince.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Pompish.
Under my multiple years of trolling and research, I did my deep dive on Anthony, and like 60% of what he's saying is true.
Okay,
as far as I know.
Well, okay. Did he play with Prince?
Yes, but there was 4 other bands that played for Prince, so he was like one of multiple.
Okay,
so I think he was like located in an area to like work with Prince.
Do you have you seen a photograph of him on stage playing with Prince?
I didn't tour a lot, man. I like to be home.
Yeah, he like from what I can tell.
No, because at Paisley Park,
I'm standing up for you, Anthony.
Okay, keep going.
I think that he was located in a certain area.
I'm sorry, Pompish. Go ahead, man. I love you.
Thanks for your permission. I think he was in a certain area that he was in. I don't think he was like his main guitarist that traveled with him all the time. I can't find that out, but he did.
But why do you have you seen a picture of him and Prince together?
I was not his main guitarist.
Yeah, he wasn't his main guitar guy. He was just like there. If he
I love the story. Have you seen a picture of him and Prince together?
No,
Ever?
I haven't.
Okay.
No.
23 years, not one fucking photograph. It's weird. It's weird.
We must.
No, I have photos though. I took personal photos.
And you said
Anthony and Prince.
And you said you showed him to Pompish.
But you had. I'm telling you,
He had showed me photos of Prince wasn't
we
in it.
lived at his studio, which is Paisley Park. And when you walked in the door at Paisley Park, you had to check your phone and any camera you had. There are no pictures.
I thought
from
you said
inside
you
the
had. I
studio.
thought you. Wait a minute. A minute ago, you said you'd have to go back 10 years on your phone to find the pictures of you and Prince. Now you're saying there are no pictures.
Yeah, because we used to.
Did you or did you not order the Code Red?
Record store day.
You cut these guys loose when it went bad.
You bought me on that wall, Jeff.
These guys are in cahoots.
You need me on
You
that
can't
wall.
trust them. You can't trust them.
So full.
All right. Pompish says he's got a really hot girlfriend, and all of a sudden Anthony's like, "Oh yeah, I saw her on camera." And now Pompish is saying he believes Anthony.
Pompish does have a
There's
pretty hot
something
girlfriend,
fishy
I'm not
going on,
lying.
dude.
Pompish has pictures of Wings of Redemption on his back wall. I love the guy, but I don't know what the fuck he's talking about at this point.
For the record, he's
putting up a picture of me too.
I did introduce Anthony to my girlfriend. I really did that.
Yeah. How convenient. It was just you two in the voice chat. Yeah.
Dude, listen, the only reason why I did is I wanted him to confirm I had a hot girlfriend, and 2, Anthony's too stupid to screenshot her.
Well,
point taken.
You know, I'll tell you what.
Don't call Anthony stupid. He's my
I don't
friend.
screenshot anything because
We all
I
look-
learned a long time ago if you want to be a famous person, you don't take pictures.
I'm just saying, there's a conspiracy going on here. These two guys are in cahoots. All of a sudden, Anthony has seen Pompish's hot girlfriend, and Pompish has confirmed Anthony played with
Almost like
Prince.
they're
Something
clobbering.
stinks here, dude.
Pompish could put his girlfriend on right now and everybody would go, damn.
Dude, Cocky's going to beat off to that for 2 weeks. I'm good.
Hey, actually, guys, when I see Prince in a few weeks, I'll ask him if he played with Anthony or not.
But seriously, Anthony, I need you to know this because you are a valued member of the community.
Send back a message.
Listen, you are a valued member of the
I
community.
appreciate that, and I'm not lying to you, David.
Listen to me. I just want to let you know, I never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain.
Oh my God. Never caused any pain.
I only wanted one time to see you laughing.
In the fucking Purple Rain, you
Goddamn right.
It's gonna be funny until he kills himself, and he wants
Shut
to
the
dead
fuck
before
up.
I do.
Hey, listen. Listen, if he does that, that's a bad idea. No one is suggesting he do
Yeah,
that.
that's what's going to happen. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put down because of David Jaffe, the co-creator supposedly of God of War.
Do you think?
All right,
Do you think Apollonia will come to the funeral? Or Vanity or Sheila E?
All right, we're going to confirm.
No, but Judith Hill would.
We're going to confirm.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh my gosh! Breaking news: Pompish is going to confirm.
Trish, do you remember talking to that guy Anthony? Remember the guy that was on Discord like 3 days ago?
Wait, are you asking your mom?
Or yeah, Morris Day. Morris Day in the time.
The dude who hung his cat out the window by the neck.
You guys want to see my cat?
The dude who hung his cat out the window by the neck last night?
What was Morris Day like?
No,
Jack had him on earlier.
What was Morris Day like?
I'll tell you what. I'll call Rob the mod later, and he'll confirm.
Morris Day played drums
now,
on a lot of French shit.
I know who Morris Day was. He was also had a band. You know what it was called?
No, I'm telling you. I know you know who he is.
I did it, Jaffe. I'm
telling you, he played drums on a lot of Prince's
Right.
shit.
And
right?
what was Morris? What was Morris Day's band called?
Jaffe, I did it.
The Time.
Okay, well there you go.
Oh my God, he found them.
Oh,
I found
and
every
also the family.
I found every band that has performed for Prince while he toured ever throughout his life.
Maybe it's like in Back to the Future where Marty McFly and his sister and brother were starting to fade out. Maybe there was a time where he was in these pictures.
Jaffe.
It's like Mandela effect or something.
Oh my God,
dude! I've worked out a
Look at the stream, Jaffe. Hold
I'm
on,
watching.
Anthony.
I'm watching.
All right. Do any of these three?
No, they're
look like-
ladies. No, they're ladies.
All right, that's Third Eye Girl, one of the bands that played with Prince. All right, next one, Power Generation.
New Power Generation.
Yeah, that's Third Eye Girl. I know them too.
Is one of these Anthony?
No, I didn't know who he was showing, but I know Third Eye Girl. I know Hannah.
This is a band. Did you know Prince played with a band called Madhouse? I didn't know that, but I found out that he did.
Okay.
Is Anthony in one of these?
No.
Three albums and one of them is unreleased.
All right, here's a band. I believe it is The Family.
Okay.
Is this Anthony back here possibly?
But let's let Anthony get up off the mat here because we are only joking. We don't really care if you played with Prince, and it doesn't bother us that you didn't. Okay.
I don't really. It's fine if you don't care, but it's like
I think
it's ridiculous. This is like Jaffe. I want to explain this to you.
Yes.
So like last night, when Tech had his moment when he was talking about his friend dying and he was crying, and he got up and had a cigarette and he came back and you're like, dude, if I had known you really knew the guy, I wouldn't have said anything. And then in chat afterwards, everybody's like, "Oh, David shouldn't have said that." Blah 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 blah.
Oh,
blah, blah.
shut up!
I
It's
feel
so
like that
dumb.
14,000 times a fucking day here.
Well, look, Anthony. Look, I mean,
that's not dumb. That's my fucking friend, dude.
No.
Last Burrito says, I think Anthony was the black guy in the last photo.
Look, maybe he has that Michael Jackson skin disease where he started off black, but I don't know because what was that thing?
Very well, baby. Very well, baby.
I think we can finally close the Anthony Prince saga.
Maybe
I think this is a good send off.
I like how Bukaki's coming in and being the grown up. Like, I think it's time.
Bukaki, you're not moving in here anymore. You're not moving into my house anymore, Bukaki. You can go fuck yourself and die tomorrow.
There was also Apollonia 6.
Anthony, I want to make you a wager.
You know what?
here.
If somebody donates you a kidney, I'll step on the motherfucker so you can't have it.
Listen.
All right, this is Vanity 6.
Maybe if you would have given a kidney to Prince, he'd still be here. You ever think about that, Anthony?
Vanity 6 is from the 80s.
Hey, Anthony, I'll make you a deal here.
What?
I'll make you a deal. So if you can also say that you know P Diddy, then I'll also believe that.
Oh,
you know
he's
Prince.
in here.
Goodrich Games
I
has
find
just
that
donated
hysterical.
$5
I don't
super
really.
chat.
It's not really.
Rocker
It's
Mac
not really
sent me I'm glad
like
you
a
liked my April
need
Fool video.
for people to
I think you
understand
just gave
and
me
to
another
know.
one.
What it more is at this point is Jaffe fucking with me about it, and fucking with Tech about his
because it's
friend,
funny,
and then apologizing to Tech, but not apologizing.
Okay, here's why.
I know, of course, it's funny. Why do you think I'm on your fucking show?
Wait a minute. Let's be clear. A couple of things. First off, Jay Styles, thank you for the super chat. He says, if y'all debunk the Anthony Prince lore, I'll be heartbroken. And then Thank you for that, Jay. And then Dave Goodrich says, Rocker Matt sent me the clip. I'm glad you like my April Fool's joke. I think you just gave me another one. You're a son of a bitch, you son of a bitch. God damn you. Yeah,
you got him so good, Goodrich.
It was good. It was good. It was good. Now here's the deal. Here's the deal about Prince. Look,
careful, Tracy's in here. She might show some tits.
Yeah, don't show anything tonight, Tracy, because we're on YouTube, so we don't want to have to cut that out. But listen, Prince, I genuinely think I love Prince. I loved his music. You know, is that Corey Feldman in the background? Wait, no. Look. There's Corey Feldman. There's Corey Feldman.
I got Anthony.
Just for fun, for your knowledge.
Now,
The three best artists of all time.
I would believe you played with Corey Feldman.
I smoked weed with Corey Feldman, and he was a complete dick.
I believe that.
That's even worse.
I
bet I can get. I feel like he smoked dick with Corey Feldman in the weeds.
But look, Anthony, seriously,
I feel like you smoke dick every night, Tech Protect. But
I really do. I love Prince's music.
I think I'm gonna co-sign that one.
I think he was great.
Yeah,
I hate that he died as young as he did. And honestly, if you did play with him, I think that's great. But you know what is it they say? You know, it's not this.
Black don't crack.
No. I'm paraphrasing. But
wait! I just heard space crack. Did I hear that correctly?
No,
No, you
he
did
said
not.
black don't crack. The fuck, Tech?
I'm paraphrasing, but you know, something along the lines of great claims require great evidence, right? So you're making a pretty bold claim, which is I played guitar and I ghost wrote music for one of the greatest musicians.
What do you want me to bring? Do you want? Okay, here's what I'll do.
No, stop. Let me finish my point, though.
Here's what I'll do.
Let me finish my fucking point. Let me finish my point. So the reason it comes up, the reason we talk about it a lot is, joking aside, you are making a claim that's pretty staggering. You're basically saying that you were playing and ghostwriting with one of...
It's not staggering to me, though.
I know, but you're not the one who's asking for proof. Okay, so we're saying the reason we push back on it so much without any proof is it's a pretty big claim, Anthony. And so forgive us for taking the piss out of it and joking with you, but...
No, there's a difference.
Yeah.
There's a difference. Everybody in the chat pushes back on me to fuck with me. That's different. You push back on me because it's funny.
Well, and I would love to know
I
if it's
get that,
true.
which is why I'm not irritated.
That's the same thing, idiot.
I can provide, Jeffy, I will provide you with evidence.
Okay. And then
Anthony, do you have like a photo album?
Oh,
Do you have like a photo album?
That's funny, Anthony, because you told me you already provided him with evidence, and he would vouch for you. Period.
Hey, Anthony, can I give you a compliment?
I didn't say I provided him evidence. I said he vouched for me because he always has for 5 years. And suddenly the last month he's not.
Wait a minute.
I think.
Let me vouch for you right here publicly.
I think the problem is tech.
I think you're a good dude. I think you're a nice guy. I like you a lot. I think you're funny. You're talented. And you got a hell...
Let me give you a compliment.
You got moxie, kid. But that said, though, I'm still going to push back when you make a staggering claim.
I do have moxie.
It's a pretty
You
big
gotta have a
claim.
fetish for being embarrassed in public or
Anthony,
something.
the goddamn devil, you take so much shit from so many people, it almost seems like every goddamn day. I don't know how you can deal with it, buddy, because I can't even take 30 seconds of criticism in my life.
Really? Maybe if you had all your fucking fingers, you
I
could
know.
take
And you
all
can
the-
ask Tech. You can ask Tech. When that shit went down with Tech, I sent them a message and I said, "How does it feel, man? That happens to me 14 times a day in this channel. But I'm sorry about your friend." When he was out having a cigarette. And
I'm not going to get into this bullshit junior high drama. We're all fucking around.
You're right in the
Hold
middle
on.
of it.
He sent me the message, and he did say, "You won't believe how I felt when I found Prince after the overdose."
Oh my God.
Wait.
Don't.
You're the guy who found Prince.
This better be the...
Don't Tech.
You're
This
the
better
guy.
be a good dad joke.
You're the guy
I'm
who
joking.
found.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm
No,
joking.
I did not find
No,
Prince.
no,
I did
no,
not
that's
It
find
only
not
takes so much. All right, Anthony. It only takes so much.
That's not, dude,
We're
that
gonna
is
start
not
clearing
right.
out the
Kirk
callers. I'm
Trump.
sorry, callers. We're gonna lower the amount of people in the room.
No.
Love you all.
Don't leave me. Don't kick me out. I
I'm
ain't
sorry.
doing
I'm sorry, Day. Sorry, buddy.
No, don't get rid of Bunny.
No, Bunny's not getting rid of it. Bunny's a co-host.
I know, but you
We're
said, so we're getting rid
wait, you have a appointment at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
We're nearing that time.
Yeah.
So we're clearing out.
We love you to death, Anthony. You're one of us.
Notice I left MK here.
But we're not gonna
like MK.
we're not gonna not have
I
some
love you
fun
too, David Jaffe.
at your expense. Because it's funny.
No, of course you can. But you know what? Maybe don't do it at somebody's personal expense.
Daniel Crawford says you need to work it out over a game of wheelchair basketball. You goddamn right, Daniel.
Get Rob the Knob in here. Rob the Knob. Rob the Mod in here for that.
What the fuck?
I mean, that's a good name. My porn name.
Sorry, Rob.
You didn't
Yeah,
kick
it
out,
is.
you didn't kick out Canty, did you? What the hell's the matter with you?
No.
She's our fucking sugar mama. What are you doing?
Canty, would you like to
come
come on
back in
stream
here.
and show us the surgery scar?
Come on now.
She raised her hand.
Think about this. Dave Goodrich is saying he's 58 years old. And somebody was commenting on your looks, Goodrich, and saying, how the fuck is he look that age? And I said, you'd had some work done. You have had some work done, right? You've had hair implants and all that shit, right? And that you look great. You look like you're 36 years old. Dave Goodrich, the guy who did the April Fool's joke.
You look so much better, Jeffy. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
You know what, motherfucker? Okay, if I had made easy games like Vigilante 8 that ripped off my game, then I wouldn't have had to, maybe he didn't have as much stress as I had. Wink.
Oh, fuck, dude. Hey, hasn't it been such a great day in gaming with the Switch 2 release?
Shut the fuck up. Jeff, you know what? PK says, has Jaffe done his teenage girl drama crap? I thought that was his other channel. Let me explain something to you. Let's just talk about that briefly. You know what I learned from that other channel? Whatever you may think of that other channel.
Sex moves.
We have had more viewers, more money, more engagement since we stopped just talking about topics on this channel. Now, I don't know what the lesson is to take from that yet, but
listen to your producer. It's
I
a
mean,
fucking lesson.
And this is a lot more fun, at least for me. I mean, I'm looking at it's not lolcow shit. We're having real conversations, but it's not a goddamn therapy session. Look, I'm picking on Anthony because it's funny. I got nothing against Anthony, and he probably did play with Prince. I don't fucking know. But it's funny. You guys are little bitches.
Someone DM'd me, tech protect, kill yourself. Why the fuck is MK Ness on there? What the fuck kind of bias is this? Sorry, MK, I don't want to die.
I like how JJD in the chat says, it's all fun and games for Jaffe until it's not. Yeah, that's everything. It's always Wednesday until it's Thursday. You've said nothing. You just wasted letters.
I come back every day, right?
Yeah, but of course,
I come back every day,
everything's
right?
fun until it's not fun. And everything's not fun until it is fun. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
What the hell? God damn it.
Oh,
you got to be able to handle a little bit of bullshit.
Hey, man, look, here's the difference, though, is when you came at me with the Cory Barlog shit, what I can tell you is I have absolutely no problem saying Cory was instrumental to the success of that game. Now, would we have shipped it without Cory? Yeah, because we were in production for a very long time. But without Cory Barlog, God of War would not be, or Eric Williams, or Derek Daniels, or Shannon. There's like 20 people that without those people, there is no God of War the way we think of it today. And I am super lucky that we were able to find
and there are thousands of people that without them there is no Prince like Prince today.
Yeah,
and many of them are not credited on anything.
Right. Well, the thing is, though, I think what happened is the reason you don't want to talk about it is because not only did you discover Prince's body, you may have killed him.
Yeah, that's what happened. I was like, you know what? You've been a really good friend for a long time, but I think time's up.
I love
Take off your heels, lay down here.
How long were you friends with him? Good friends.
Me and Prince, we go back like 10 years.
From the time I met him when I was 15, and then I got to be pretty good friends with him when I was 17 because he married his wife, who was a really good friend of mine, Maite. And then from then on, up until his son died. When his son died, he went to Jehovah's Witness, and broke off from everybody.
So you're telling me you went to Prince's?
We still worked with him.
But you went to Prince's wedding?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I still have in storage a white chocolate dolphin.
You keep your sexy shit to yourself, buddy. What I'm saying to you is, there's got to be a photograph of the wedding, right?
The family has them.
Do they?
You can ask the family.
All right, have the family
on Thursday.
I tell you what,
when Prince died on Thursday,
you have Prince's family call me, and we'll put him on the show.
That'll call.
Well, they're a bunch of motherfuckers, dude. You don't want to talk to them.
Oh, how convenient.
You wouldn't know her. She's from Canada.
That's right. She's in the Niagara Falls area. Okay. Well, Bunny and myself and Tech are now going over in about 15 minutes to LolCal voice chat, and we are going to read a classic a classic edition of the Weekly World News, which is delightful. And maybe we'll see you over there. If not, we'll be doing LolCal tomorrow at 9 a.m. in the morning, California time. And we'll be doing this show again tomorrow at 5. Bad Robo says, Prince looked at me and now he's my best friend. Well, hey, you know what?
Yeah, you know what?
Tracy says
I don't know if you know this.
Tracy says she can't get into the LolCal.
We're not adding anyone else. We're closing out.
To LolCal.
Oh, she can join LolCal. Oh, she needs to be a paid member.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways,
yeah. Well,
if you wanted to be,
go ahead.
If you wanted to be associated with Prince, you can be a crown on our LolCal Madhouse show.
Yeah,
think about it, guys.
Yeah, Prince.
You can be a Prince.
Right. You should do that.
You're goddamn right.
I'll send you a picture. If you join up as a crown, I'll send you a picture.
Hey,
if you join up as a crown,
but you gotta do it
we'll
on
send you a
Jaffy
picture as
sound,
well.
not fucking LolCal.
That's fine. We'll do it here. But hey, listen, yeah, Molly Ringwald is showing up to LolCal tonight on the voice chat. Compliments of Bunny. And if you haven't seen her Molly Ringwald,
doubt it.
Well,
I doubt it.
What's there to doubt?
Are you wearing pants, Anthony?
He doesn't believe that I know.
What's that? Yeah, I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing pajama pants. I have to cover my dog because otherwise she's gonna start screaming.
Your dog screams.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
She does. She's a Chihuahua. She screams. She talks to me. My daughter taught her to speak.
My dog speaks to me. I played with Prince.
Can your dog?
I love
Can your
Tracy.
dog sing "Let's Go Crazy"?
No, I can't understand her, motherfucker.
Is your dog
I don't
Prince?
know what she's saying.
Okay. All right. Well, Anthony,
Clearly, that is the case.
I understand. I like how you put literally there. Literally, that is the case. Like suddenly, I didn't believe it before, but now that you've said literally, well,
Yeah.
we must trust you.
Well, all you need is the word, right? And then that makes it real.
Yeah, Zeke says your dog wrote Little Red Corvette. All right. All right. Oh my God, I'm tired. Make Anthony play a Prince guitar riff if live. Yeah, good one, Salty Beast. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, go get your goddamn guitar. Play us something. Play us on your your fiddle.
No, you can go fuck yourself, David Jaffe.
Wait a minute.
I'm not a dancing jester. I'm not a dancing jester. You're not paying me. You pay me like you pay Tech and Bunny, and then we can talk about me playing songs on your fucking channel.
Anthony, Jaffe got out his guitar.
You got out his
He's
guitar.
gonna show you up.
Oh, I can't see it.
Let me a song from my land, Jaffe.
I was working part-time in the 5 and dime. My boss was Mr. McGee. Come on, I even know the word. You probably don't even know the next line, do you? I told him several times. He told me several times he didn't like my kind. I was a bit too leisurely. Seems that I was busy. Come on, Anthony. What do you got?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the
Doing
next
something
line?
close to nothing, but different than the day before.
That's
Yes, I know the lines.
What is it? That's
This reminds me of home.
when I saw.
And you know, he wrote that song for Susanna Hoff from the Bangles.
He wrote Manic Monday for them too.
If the chat's listening and not just tuning out, Jaffe's singing.
Manic Monday.
Does anyone else have this relationship with their father-in-law? If so, let me know.
You're not
what
my
tips and tricks you have.
son-in-law, you whore. That's up to my daughter, man. She hadn't called me and said, "Papa, I'm getting married." And I'll tell you something else. I ain't paying for no
Sarah,
goddamn.
thank God for you, Jaffe.
I ain't paying for no goddamn wedding. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, you are. It's gonna be at the Olive Garden.
Oh well, then I'll go. That would be
hell
excellent.
yeah.
Goddamn right.
Unlimited breadstick.
We're flying Rob out for that one. God, I love the Olive Garden.
I'm going.
You goddamn right. Rob's coming.
The $89.99 special wedding at the Olive Garden.
We'll have Bunny come out if she wants. Canty can come out. We'll have Tracy come out without wearing any clothes. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fucking great. All right, fellas. We got 20 minutes. I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you, Anthony, for being a good sport. Thank you for all the super chats, all the memberships, all the company. I sure do appreciate it. See, Philip, isn't that fun? You should get a stream. Let's see what he says.
Tell him.
Love you guys.
Sarah.
Thank you for all the love you guys give me in DMs. I appreciate it.
Hold on, Anthony. Sarah, tell him.
Oh, we're eloping next Thursday, but you guys can come to the wedding if you want. Everyone's
Okay, but then you're not eloping.
Woohoo!
We're eloping.
If
on
you're
Thursday.
eloping, then why can we come to the wedding? Doesn't eloping mean you go off and do it without anyone knowing? Why don't you just why don't you just say you're getting married then?
Yeah, you trained her to speak. I don't know, dog. You fucking did that.
Well, I'm just saying this. I don't know what you're doing on Tuesday then. Hey,
she says like behest sometimes. Okay, I don't know what vocabulary book you gave her.
all I can tell you is I love my daughter with all my heart and soul, and if she wants to get married, she can get married. I don't give a shit. As long as she's happy, and if she's not, I'll help her become happy with whatever I can.
You
do.
got to look at the bright, dude. It's Olive Garden.
Oh no, I'm not. I don't care if she gets married. Frankly, I think marriage is silly. If she gets married, stays married, gets divorced a week later, who gives? It's a. We're in a play. We're in a simulation. Who gives a shit? Just have fun.
Breadsticks.
Oh my god.
We're gonna get married twice.
Great.
Yo, twice at the Olive Garden, bro. This is a good week for me.
Marriage is a scam to rob you of your money.
The best thing in the world is the Olive Garden, and you say, "May I have some fettuccine Alfredo sauce on the side?" And then you dip the breadsticks in the fettuccine Alfredo sauce.
Oh, absolutely.
My goodness gracious.
It's amazing.
You don't do the
They say They say God's not real, but you know, until you get the breadsticks and the Alfredo sauce.
You goddamn right. The Zeke 1970 says it's going to be at Shakey's. I don't think most people have Shakey's, but I get the reference. I will play the new Call of Duty season, Big Mac. I'm looking forward to it, but not tonight. All right, fellas, I'm going to go. Bunny, I'll see you in a few minutes. Tech, I'll see you in a few minutes. Maybe Canty and whoever else is over there.
I have to be there too.
Shut up, idiot.
Yes.
All right.
Well, we did confirm you're buying me the microphone, so hell yeah! Thank you, chat, for pushing this guy to buy me a new mic. I love you guys.
I was always going to buy you a new mic. I didn't want to buy you a fucking $400 mic.
You wanted him to have the Goodwill mic, though.
I didn't want
you were
that.
like, look at this one from Walmart.
I didn't. Look. One thing Anthony can vouch for as a musician is, yes, you need wonderful sound and all that, but you'd much rather listen to a musician that is talented who doesn't have all the cool gear than someone who's not talented who's got the best gear on the planet. Okay?
Yeah, but I'm very talented.
Well, then you buy your own.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, if only my boss gave me a raise, fool. You know, you heard me sing. I can sing. I have the pipes.
This is fascinating.
It's horrible, isn't it? Good God Almighty! All right, goodbye, everybody. I'll see you later. Bye, Philip. Bye.
I'm doing.
Bye, YouTube. Good to see you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. I very much appreciate it. Now I just gotta figure out how to turn it off. I don't know how to turn this goddamn thing off.